Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's broadcast between the Malakoff Tigers and the Commerce Tigers here at Terrell, Texas at Tiger Stadium. So the Tigers versus the Tigers at Tiger Stadium. I'm joined by my good friend and cohort, Mr. Marcus Dow, the Hall of Famer.
What's up, guys?
And also Mr. Aaron Scott and Jonathan Snowden.
Yes, sir.
Well, Marcus, we've got a first-round playoff game here, and, man, has things kind of went by fast this year. It just seems like yesterday we were calling the first game over in Teague, and now we're here in the first round of the bi-district part of the playoffs, and, man, oh, man, it has went by fast. And I tell you what, tonight's game will be for the bi-district championship.
Yes, sir.
Between the Commerce Tigers, like I said before, and your Malakoff Tigers. This is a Class 3A Division I Region 2 bi-district game for Malakoff. They ended the regular season with a 9-1 record and are the district champs of District 6 in Class 3A Division I Region 2. Malakoff just dazzled the district play. I mean, they just crushed everyone in the district play. They was finished with a 5-0 perfect mark on the season. The Tigers also, I got a little tidbit of information in the Tigers. Marcus finished the all-time playoff record is 18-18. They've appeared in the playoffs 20 times in Coach Jamie Driscoll's coaching era, which he is in his 11th season. Malakoff has reached the playoffs all 11 of those years.
Wow.
Malakoff has won 5 district championships as well. Malakoff, under Driscoll's tutelage, has won 6 bi-district championships, 3 area championships, 2 regional finals in 2016 and 18, and 1 state final, which was school history last year when Malakoff played Grandview at AT&T Stadium, and we were there for that one. Malakoff a little bit short in that one, 35-21 to the state champion Grandview Zebras. Should the Tigers win tonight, Marcus, they will face the Jefferson Bulldogs, who toppled West Rusk Thursday night, last night, 36-13, and boy, are they dynamic.
I'm trying to tell you.
We played Jefferson last year. A 10-point difference separated the two teams last year, and boy, I tell you what, if the Tigers can pull this one off tonight, it is going to be some contest coming up next week.
Yes, sir.
To be announced also. We don't know where it's going to be at yet or time or date yet, but as soon as we find out, we certainly will let everyone know. But first of all, we've got to get past tonight's game with these Commerce Tigers.
One game at a time.
That's exactly right. Just kind of wanted to update District 7, which Jefferson's out of District 7. Jefferson was the runner-up to Hooks in District 7, Class 3A Region 2. Division 1. District 7, like I said, they're loaded. I mean, absolutely loaded this year. Hooks, Jefferson, Mount Vernon under Art Briles, the former Baylor coach, and Hugh Springs all had a terrific season this year. Every one of those teams, Marcus, finished with an 8-2 record overall, with the exception of Hooks' 5-1 district record and 9-1 on the season.
Wow.
So Hooks is the real deal this year, it looks like. And last year they were nowhere to be found. And, you had Jefferson and you had Mount Vernon and didn't have Hugh Springs. But this year we've got 2 new contenders, and both of those guys can play. And they just knocked everyone around Silly in that district, and you just didn't know who was going to win. They finished with a three-way tie on the year with those people, and so I tell you what, it was just kind of crazy to read and see that. I tell you, it was just outstanding play in that district, and that's who we'll face next week out of District 7. So very good district right there, and really, hey, every district in the state of Texas has been crazy good this year. Just very competitive, right on the money. I mean, ready to get in the by-district playoffs, especially Region 2. So Region 2 is absolutely loaded, and I really kind of think that the state champion is going to come out of Region 2 this year. Some might disagree, but the computer model with Dave Campbell showed that Malakoff is the number one ranked team in the state of Texas right now, and also the computer model has Malakoff winning the state championship.
Exactly, with playing Dubai, right?
Huh?
Playing Dubai, playing against Dubai.
Dog?
I mean, dog.
Yeah, dog, yeah.
I was talking about the African stuff earlier.
I don't know what you were talking about.
I went back to my African roots.
I don't know about that.
What, Goonie Goo Goo?
You said Dubai, and I was thinking you're talking about somewhere in the Middle East.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
anyway, Malakoff defeated Jefferson last season 31-21 in the playoffs, 10-point difference here, like I said. And getting to Commerce, now you got me stuttering. They reside out of District 5, Class 3A, Division I, Region 2, with state-ranked Pottsboro, which is 10-0. Van Alstyne also in that district. They play Live Oak Cliff tonight. And Raines gets number 15, Dallas Madison, tonight. Last night's action, Pottsboro soundly defeated the Kemp Yell Jackets by a score of 63-0.
What you say?
63-0 was the final score. So there'll be some tender hearts out there upset about that one, I'm sure, as well. But I want to give the folks a little bit of rundown on the Commerce Tigers right quick. They're led at quarterback by Jaden Wilson. He's passed for 1,313 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions on the year with a long of 89-yard pass play. He's a dual-threat quarterback, rushed 66 times for 338 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 fumble. And on defense, he's made 19 tackles. So, yes, the quarterback goes both ways, offense and defense. Their running back, one of their running backs, Brad Caldwell, they'll lean on him tonight. He's a 6-foot senior, 185 pounds. Rushed for 450 yards on 27 carries, 5 touchdowns, and a long rush of 56 yards. So he's also a defensive player as well. He plays the defensive back position, 84 tackles, 3 sacks, 13 total 84 total tackles, 3 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, and one fumble for a touchdown return. Excuse me. I'm trying to read this as very small print. Excuse me, folks. Then you've got Connor Smith, wide receiver at 5'9", 160, had 364 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns, with an 89-yard being his longest to boot, runs 4.7 40. So got a little speed there at the receiver position in Caldwell. Another interesting person to watch out for tonight is Ruben Castaneda. Castaneda is very accurate when it comes to field goals. He's had a long of 24 this year, but also he's kicked a 36-yard field goal as well. Edgar Castillo will handle the punting duties. He's also had a 34-yard field goal on his behalf. He's 3 of 6 at field goals, 10 of 10 at extra points, and he's booting 41.10 yards average and 55 long. So it looks like the kicking game and the punting game for Commerce is pretty good. So special teams for Commerce, looks to be pretty good. Commerce, as we know, a lot of times they have a lot of speed. I mean, lots and lots of speed. But the Tigers have that defense that's been solid all year long, and the Tigers will come in, and I guarantee you tonight the Tigers will be on their worst behavior on defense.
Hey, they're in the right place. They're in Turl.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys bailing me out of the hospital earlier, too.
Yeah, we thought we were going to make it.
I appreciate that, yeah.
Gotcha.
I was waiting for y'all to get there, looking at my watch, and here y'all come.
Yes, sir.
Glad y'all got me out there fixed to give me my night meds.
Oh, man. That'd have been bad. You went bye-bye, sleepy bye-bye.
Another running back for Commerce is Dayton Dunbar. He's a junior. He's rushed the ball 70 times, 581 yards, has a long of 87 with 1 fumble and 5 touchdowns on the year, has 2 receptions for 50 yards, 2 TDs. And he plays defense as well, 22 tackles and 1 loss on the tackle.
Wow.
And that's just about it, really, for them. I mean, that's pretty much the. They got Connor Smith at wide receiver. He's a 5'9" senior, 160 pounds, 18 catches for 364, 3 touchdowns. And really, that Ashton Seal is another one they might lean on a little bit tonight, wide receiver. 17 for 170, 1 touchdown, 43 yard for long. So, in a roundabout way, they're kind of like Malakoff. They have a lot of speed and a lot of weapons, and they utilize those weapons, and they spread the ball around to different receivers. And they have quite a few running backs that could come in and run the football as well. Zay Basham, I didn't get to him yet, and that's somebody I did not want to leave off.
Zay Basham.
Zay Basham, running back, outside linebacker, junior, 5'9", leads the team with 829 yards on 92 carries. So there's another running back right there besides Dayton Dunbar who will carry the load tonight for the Commerce Tigers. Kendrick Greer, you hear that name a little bit too. He's a freshman. He's played sparingly, but he has 42 rushes to his credit for 251 yards and 2 touchdowns and a long of 30 yards. So they've got some they've got some talent, they've got some speed at the key positions. Malakoff is just going to have to contain that speed and do a good job on defense of not letting them pass over the middle, because they will certainly try to exploit the middle of the field, as we saw that in warm-ups, and we talked about that. Right. So exactly right.
And like I said, the quarterback going to have time to do that, throw that ball, Joe, without devastating defense.
The defensive line, listen, the defensive line, we thought that Malakoff had a great defense last year, and they did by their own right.
Right.
But this year, what we've seen in the maturation process from, having, and I'll get to this story here in just a minute, but from having all the guys, we had 3 or 4 guys that decided they were going to, play fall baseball, and they had a All-American game they were going to go to, and we certainly understand that. But they didn't play. They didn't start off the year playing football, and we had to develop a offensive line and a defensive line from just one starter. That one starter, Zamir Ruiz, both ways, and then the rest of these guys just totally stepped up and showed out throughout the season. And we talk about the maturation process. My goodness, they have just come into their own. And I'm going to tell you something.
Talk to me.
The boys from baseball now, they're back.
They're back.
They're back and playing.
Ooh-wee, and they're ready.
And this Tiger defensive line and offensive line has depth.
Oh, man.
And when you go into the playoffs, the first thing you notice about the better teams in the playoffs is they have the depth.
Yes, sir.
Malakoff has the depth. They were worried at first about that was a concern about not being as deep at certain positions as they wanted to be, Coach Driscoll and so forth. But I think the Tigers are in a good place mentally right now. They ended the season on a great note against Cross Creek rival, the Kemp Yellow Jacks, and just blistered them 84-0. And listen, that might be one of the best offensive performances that I've seen in a long, long while.
Scored on every possession.
Not one punt in the game.
That's right.
The Tigers did so well in district play. And listen, there were some quality opponents. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
You might hear that score and you might say, well, Joey, they're playing in a weak district. There might have been some teams that are rebuilding that might not have been as strong as they should be, I guess. But Dallas Madison was no slouch.
Exactly.
And they're number 15 in the state of Texas in Class 3A Division I right now. Number 15. We beat them by 20.
There you go.
Dallas Live Oak Cliff, they're in the playoffs. They've got talent.
That's right.
They've got talent. They're young, but they got talent. And I really believe that they have a chance tonight to win their game as well with Van Alstyne.
Yeah.
So you might, after this week, might have 3 of the teams from our district that move on to the area around the high school playoffs, Marcus.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that, Joe.
But anyway, I'll get on a rant here, and I can't get off of it.
Well,
but
keep on.
I'm
You're doing good.
gonna give the fans some information that they've been wanting to hear.
Well, make them hear it.
And I have been compiling some stats and getting some things together for the people, and just want to let the folks know the Tigers.
Here we go
for the season.
Mad Tigers.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Defensively, the Tigers led by Kobe Rush, 129 tackles in 2018. Certainly on his way back. Runs a 4.840. He's one of the best linebackers in the state of Texas. He was a preseason All-State selection.
Yes, sir.
And listen, when you talk about Tiger defense, you talk about the middle linebacker, you talk about the outside linebackers, but the linebackers, as you know, as I do, well as I do,
that's right.
the linebackers are the hype guys.
That's right.
They get the team hyped up.
Yeah.
They call the shots. They let those linemen know where to align at, and they're kind of the quarterback of that defense, if you will.
I will.
So those are just, and not just him. Another person I want to speak about, too, a couple of them, Samir Ruiz. My goodness.
Devastating.
He has had a solid year, and I could not be more happy for Zamir.
Exactly.
He has just really showed out this year. Another one, Javion Hornbuckle.
Come on.
Outstanding year this year. And, you talk about Hornbuckle. We've seen him carry the ball the other night and was the leading rusher
I'm trying to tell you.
after one series of plays.
Exactly.
And he looked like the reincarnation of the Tyler Rose, Earl Campbell out there.
Man, oh, man. Exciting.
What I'm saying is we have a very, very athletic bunch of young men out there on that football field for the Malakoff Tigers, both offensively and defensively, and just maybe might be the best group that I have seen play in a long time. And now the other boys have come back in from the baseball. Cole Gaddis. You've got the 6'6", number 15. Excuse me, I had it. Oh, my goodness, I lost it here. Eric Waldo, number 75. And then you have Brandon Nations, who wears number 15, who's back, too, at 6'6". and you got the other 6'6" tower. And excuse me, Brandon Nations. Yeah, the Twin Towers. Nation will be playing one defensive end. And then one of my favorites this year, Broderick Killingsworth, number 51 for the Tigers tonight, has been one of the catalysts for the Tigers on the defensive side of the football this year, if you will, along with Kobe Rush, because, listen, him and Dedrick Davis have just teamed up to just shut opposing offenses completely down. And if not completely down, they made it so hard on them that they could barely score points this year. And that's no lie, folks. If you look at the Tigers' opponents this year, few points were scored.
About 14 points a game, and I think Madison was the only one that got over 14 points.
Yeah, 25 points in that game for Madison. But you got to give Madison credit. They had some athletes. They've got some D1 commits.
Yes, sir.
And they're no joke either. I'm telling you, Dallas Madison is a team that people need to take for granted or shouldn't take for granted in these high school playoffs, because if you look up and blink, these guys can score in that amount of time. And we're about to get things undergoing here, but I want to give some more things here, some more stats that I compiled. Andreas Garrett on the season leads the Tigers in receptions with 23, 522 yards, 6 TDs, and he's been hurt most of the year with that turf toe. He's healthy now. He's ready to go. He runs a 4.6 40, and he can outrun anybody on this football field. We've seen it time and time again, especially last year. Deuce Hart, the sophomore, 14 receptions, 179 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nathan Jones, 14 receptions, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. 9 rushes, 55 yards, 2 TDs. Riggin Smith has improved over the last 3 or 4 games, and he is making a difference right now. And, folks, Riggin Smith is deceptively fast.
Oh, yeah.
I mean deceptively fast.
He came out with some speed I didn't see.
I'm telling you, Marcus, he did, and he has outran just about everybody who's covered him this year.
Oh, yeah.
And he's now catching that ball like he needs to catch the football. We had some concerns with him early in the season where he's dropping a lot of passes. Now he's catching the football.
Oh, my.
And let me tell you something. Once quarterback Darian Peace gets untracked, and now he seems to have found his groove with all his receivers, this Malakoff offense is now two-dimensional.
Talk to me, man.
They can
Boy, you
rush the
preaching.
ball, and they can pass and catch the ball, Marcus.
Yes,
I'm
Lord.
telling you, it is something to behold when these Tigers, Malakoff Tigers, put it together. It's going to be very, very dangerous. Keevy Rose, 73 rushes, 810 yards, Marcus, on the ground, 17 TDs, 5 receptions for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dedrick Davis, 81, 960 yards, 10 TDs, and 6 catches for 177 and 4 TDs. Dedrick Davis, one of our he has got to be the newcomer of the year.
Yes, he is.
In my opinion right now, because Dedrick the Bulldozer Davis
Yes, sir.
doesn't have that nickname for laughs.
For laugh, it's for real.
That is for real. We've watched him run the football like nobody else has ran the football in a long time. He runs with power, authority, and even speed.
Oh, my.
I mean, he reminds me of Derrick Henry for the Tennessee Titans, Marcus. That's who he reminds me of.
Look at that.
And then Keevy Rose also. My goodness, Keevy Rose.
Mr. Rose.
They've got a 3-headed monster in that backfield with quarterback Darian Peace, and it is something to try to stop that. I don't know if teams are going to be able to. Darian Peace, 90 for 150, 1,582 yards to the air, 21 touchdowns. Having a bit of an off year from last year's standards. In 2018, he threw for 2,300 yards and 30 touchdowns with 668 yards rushing. Only 212 yards rushing, 4 TDs so far for the quarterback, Darian Peace. But listen, you don't want the quarterback running that much.
Exactly.
You don't want him running that much because you got them monsters
them
in the
muscles.
backfield that can take up that slack and keep your quarterback clean and injury-free.
Boy.
Right now into the playoffs. And if you remember last year,
Yeah.
Darian Peace coming into the playoffs, and he was injured a little bit.
Exactly.
He was dinged up and nicked up, and we were scared about that.
Yes, sir.
But he recovered. But this year he's been kept clean. He's been kept upright in the pocket. When he can scramble, he scrambles. He steps up in the pocket and throws the ball well. Very, very excited about this team, Marcus Dow.
Joy, you got me so hyped, boy. I don't know about my legs shaking. You better stop. You better slow down a little bit, man. The game ain't started yet. Come on.
I tell you what, I'm ecstatic. I'm past excited. I'm ecstatic.
It's playoff
for this
time,
game.
baby.
And we're about to have the playing of our national anthems. Both teams have come onto the field to play.
Yes, sir.
Your Malakoff Tigers all in white jerseys, white bottoms, black
my.
and gold stripes,
Oh, my.
and that white helmet. And then Commerce is coming out in black, all black,
Yes, sir.
with orange numerals, and some of them have orange socks on
Oh, man.
with black hats.
Fashion statement. You got to coordinate.
Yeah, there should be a sound thing in here, I thought, that would turn on.
Yeah, I guess we don't have now.
Well, maybe not. Okay.
Well, they're doing the national anthem.
Doing the national anthem right now, folks, and
I would
you're
sing
not
it.
going to be able to hear it, but just take our word they're doing the national
Well,
anthem.
Joy, you're a good singer. Go ahead.
I better not.
Okay. We'll just wait.
Very, very quiet.
Yes, sir. We're back. We just had the playing of the national anthem, and baby, it's finna be on and popping
Well,
right
I
now.
tell you,
baby.
you can hear a little bit of it. Aaron turns it up so much that
Yeah.
you can hear a cricket in here
I'm
walking.
trying to tell you.
My lands.
And hear all the sniffles.
Yeah, you can. Well, captains for tonight's ball game for both teams. We'll start with Malakoff, number 32, Colby Rush. Number 1, Andreas Garrett. Number 10, Keevy Rose. And number 50, Javion Hornbuckle. Captains for the Commerce Tigers will be number 66, Anthony Peak. Number 7, Brad Caldwell. 71, Coda Clayton. 65, Anthony Keepley. And number 4, Brandon Turner.
Oh, my. About to be
Both
on.
teams are welcoming each other in the middle of the field on the Tiger. I guess that's the Tiger head out there because we're in Terrell. It's the Terrell Tigers.
Man, Tigers everywhere.
How about the hospitality up here, guys?
Oh,
It's
man,
been
awesome,
been
Joy.
really great up here,
I'll
and
tell you what.
this has been a really great venue to be at tonight. They fed us. They're
Exactly.
very nice people, and well, I tell you, they got us up in the booth first time, and
That's right.
others are not.
Yeah, they took care of us good, Joy.
Yeah.
Did you see those burgers? It's cheat day for me. Cheat day.
Yeah, well,
I mean, the patty was 2 pounds, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
my.
cookie was 3 pounds.
And the cookie was 3 pounds. Yeah, you can. I could put both of my hands together how big the cookie was.
There's a coin toss. Malakoff has declined,
Oh, my.
and they will kick the ball away to start the first half. And they deferred to the second half. The Tigers will get the ball to start in the second half. We're in Terrell, Texas, but the Commerce Tigers will get the ball from our left to our right. Mm-hmm. The Tigers will be kicking from our right to our left. So we're about to get things underway here in Tiger Stadium in Terrell, Texas.
Ooh, and Joey's not committed, y'all. We got him out.
We are ready to roll here, I guarantee you.
And here we go. And what a nice field. And look at the Malakoff side, Joey. Packed from the front to the back. Time to play ball.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the presence of the Malakoff Tigers fans because they are out in droves right now.
Yes, sir. And they support their Malakoff team, baby. Let me cut my light on. I love it.
All right, we're about to get things started here.
Let's do it.
And back deep for the Commerce Tigers will be number 1, Ashton Seal, and number 7, Brad Caldwell.
Man.
Teeing off the Tigers will be Hector Romero, number 23, for your Malakoff Tigers.
The man with the plan, Joe. He kicked that ball to the end zone every time.
Well, I tell you what, he has got a very, very strong foot, and Hector is a great, great kicker.
And I see no wind blowing out here, do you?
Well, I can't see any flags, Marcus.
Yeah, the flags over here. It's like they're still right
now. They are still. You're right, if that's a flag.
I hope it is.
Here's Romero's kick. It's a long, high line drive kick fielded at the 3-yard line by Seal. Seal to the left side, and he is pelted. And I mean pelted at the 16-yard line.
They sealed him up, didn't they?
Man, oh mercy. That was number 32, Colby Rush.
The leading tackler of the Tigers.
The leading tackler, and also that 4.7 speed we talked about. First one downfield to make contact right there.
Man.
And he says there's only one Tiger here on this field, and it's the Malakoff Tigers. Come on.
And we're dominating. Come on. I'm with you, Joe.
And the Commerce Tigers will have the ball first down and 10 from their own 16-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ball spotted on the far side hash, which is the visitors' side. 1 back in the backfield.
And they're taking their time on the snap, I can tell you that. Wow.
Zay Basham is going to be a pass downfield, incomplete.
No good.
Intended for number 1, Ashton Seal. And that'll bring up second down and 10, and coverage was provided there by, I believe it was Trimble.
Yeah, look like.
Yeah, Kavian Trimble there, number 6.
Yeah.
Trimble having another fine year. Him and Sparks both having great years this year. Sparks last week had an interception, almost took it to the house.
We thought it was a pick 6,
but
I tell you. He got that horse collar, Joe.
1 back in the backfield, pistol formation, trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Tigers almost jump off sides. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and the Tigers are there to pin the quarterback at the 19-yard line, so a 3-yard gain on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe, that quarterback didn't want none. He just slid like Superman, didn't
he? Yeah, he slid belly first. That's Jaden Wilson on the run at quarterback. And I tell you what, he saw Broderick Killingsworth coming dead to right at him, and he wanted to get down fast.
Yeah, he's a belly flopper. So
3rd down and 7 yards to go for Commerce. Pistol formation once again. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball on the near side hash. Wilson the quarterback.
And I tell you, Joe, this coach waits till the play clock go all the way down to 1 second before he snaps it.
Yeah, he does. These numbers are very hard to read here for Commerce. It's going to be a pass. Wilson back to pass. Looks left, under duress. And Killingsworth almost has him. The pass is thrown downfield, incomplete, intended for Seal. In and out of his hands, and Dylan Stearman was on the coverage right there. The Tigers will get the ball now.
And I tell you, Seal was wide open, Joy. He just missed that ball. Great look by the quarterback. Man. But great defense by the Tigers.
Yeah, yes, it was. It really was, Marcus.
Killingsworth put that pressure on the quarterback, but he was able to get open and, find an open receiver, but the receiver couldn't catch it. Man.
And it looks like Wade Nicholson will punt this ball away for Commerce. Back deep, 21, Jalen Mosley at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Mr. Sure Hands himself.
So Nicholson rose to his right, little rugby-style punt. Ball takes a good bounce. Picked up at the 44-yard line by Mosley. Mosley comes to the left side and upended at the 41-yard line of Commerce. Well, the Tigers will have the ball first down and 10. Nice return there by Jalen Mosley.
Brought down by Wilson, George, the quarterback.
So a 19-yard return right there for Mosley, and that sets the Malakoff Tigers up in Commerce territory.
With 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter, your Tigers 0, Commerce Tigers 0 also. We knotted up. But, oh, my, look here.
Here comes the offense for the Tigers on the field of play.
Here they go.
Tigers come out 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Empty backfield set. Darian Peace, the quarterback. Little motion now. Peace.
Kobe Rush in the backfield.
Keevy Rose is going to get the handoff. Handoff to Rose. Rose to the 40. 35. First down yardage all the way down to the 31-yard line. 10-yard pickup for Keevy Rose.
Brought down by Wade Nicholson, the junior for Commerce.
So Rose on the first carry of the night for the Tigers picks up 10 behind that massive offensive line for the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
2 backs in the backfield now for the Tigers. 2 wide receivers right and 1 to the left. 4-man front for Commerce. It's going to be a handoff, and Deuce Hart on the carry. Hart to a 20, down to the 16-yard line he goes, and that is going to be a 15-yard pickup for Deuce Hart, and the Tigers are having their way early.
Brought down by base Sean Jackson, the freshman. And like you said, Tigers are running that ball, Joy. Keep it on the ground.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Keep it running and go on, score it in.
1 back in the backfield now. Ball spotted on the near side hash. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Kobe rushes the H-back. Back to pass. Bubble screen to Andreas Garrett. Garrett has room. He's going to score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. Just like that stink.
16-yard touchdown reception on the play by Andreas Garrett off the bubble screen. The Tigers strike first. That is the Malakoff Tigers.
Yes, sir. And just like that, Joy, ease. With 9 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first quarter, Tigers are on top, 6-0.
Looks like the Tigers are having some difficulties here. Maybe they forgot their kicking tee. I'm not sure. I hope they don't have to spend the time out.
I doubt it.
They're waiting for someone to get on the field.
Yeah, they got 7 seconds.
Looks like it was Stearman. They might not get this one off in time.
Well, they'll take the penalty, Joe. He still don't make it. And they got it.
The kick is up, and that kick is good. So with 9:47 left to play in the first quarter in the bi-district round of the playoffs, it's the Malakoff Tigers up 7-0. Folks, we'll be right back after these messages.
Yes, sir.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott & White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
All right, folks, we're back here live, Terrell, Texas, Tiger Stadium. Hector Romero's going to tee it off once more for the Tigers from his own 40-yard line. Back deep will be Ashton Seal and Brad Caldwell. And Seal calls for the fair catch at the 5.
Seal didn't want no more of that, Joe.
No, he didn't want any of that. He calls for the fair catch. He'll live to run another day.
Yes, sir.
So Commerce will take the ball first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
And like I said, 9 minutes, 47 seconds left in this first quarter. The score is 7-0. Your Tigers are on top.
So Commerce comes out now on offense for the second time here in the first quarter. Quarterback for Commerce sets the play up. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be a handoff, and Keevy Rose with the tackle. Rose tackles Zay Basham but not after Basham gains 4 yards on the run. So that was a good run there by the Tigers of Commerce.
Then they gave him a little forward progress because Rose kind of picked him up and threw him backwards, Joe.
Jaden Wilson, the quarterback. Pistol formation, 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Tigers in a 4-3 alignment up front. Rush showing signs of blitz.
Yep.
Here comes the blitz. Handoff again. And this time, another fine run that time by Basham. And Basham's close to first down yardage. They give him a first down.
Oh, my.
So now the ground game gets going here for Commerce. Tigers running that 4-3 defense right now. Wilson, the quarterback, 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right, pistol formation, ball spot on the near side hash mark.
And you like Tigers, Joe, they're running that slow offense on the Tigers, so they're messing up their groove just a little bit. They're not getting it set up.
They're using all the play clock.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Wilson calls for the ball. Back to pass. 2-step drop. Looks right. Throws right. Pass incomplete. Had a receiver right there wide open.
Yes, sir.
And that was Connor Smith that had a shot at catching that football, but it went in and out of his hands and covered by Iverson Sparks.
I'm telling you, it's just going out of their hands, Joey. I'm talking about the ball hitting them right in the hand.
Yeah, he's putting some pepper on that ball.
Yeah, he might need to lighten it up a little bit.
Second down and 10. Now, trips to the left. It's going to be a bunch formation where you got 3 wide receivers on the left bunched up by the left tackle. You got 1 wide receiver on the right, but everything is closed here. This might be a run.
And they're waiting to the clock.
Man in motion now. Looks like a potential bubble screen, and that's going to be a false start against Commerce right there.
Yeah, they're confusing themselves, ain't they?
Yeah, they did that. False start against Commerce.
Yeah, these guys are waiting till the play clock go down to 4 to 5 seconds before they snap.
Well, you had Ty Hoffman right there. He was set. He was the inside receiver, but he was on the line, and he raised up and went in motion. You can't do that. Second down and 15 for Commerce. Pistol formation. Wilson back to pass. Drops way back. Looks downfield. Plenty of time. Under duress. Finds his running back, Basham. Basham gets loose, still on his feet, and there goes Basham.
Oh, my.
1 man to beat for Basham down to the 36-yard line.
And this going to be a flag, Joy. He kind of hit him, tackled him out of bounds.
And a penalty marker comes in afterward. And that time the linebackers, the coverage broke down on the Tigers there because the linebacker's responsibility was to find the running back right there, and they were nowhere in sight. And Wilson does a good job dumping that ball off to Basham, and Basham just takes it downfield, down to the 35-yard line. 30-yard pickup, and what looked like a screen pass that was being set up by Commerce.
Yeah.
And Wilson patiently sat back in the pocket, and the offensive line did a great job for Commerce right there.
I was just going to say so, George. The lineman or the offensive lineman is giving quarterback plenty of time to do what he want to do back there.
Yeah, and right now, he's just every pass he's attempted and thrown, it's been the receiver's fault because he's thrown the ball right on the money. They just can't hold on to it.
Right.
So some discussion going on whether it's a late hit or not.
Yeah.
They're probably arguing whether momentum carried both guys out of bounds not on the tackle when Mosley got a hold of him and put him out of bounds. But let's see. They're probably going to call this against the Tigers here. So wait for the call, the head official.
I think he's kind of talking over with the cop.
They called holding against the Tigers, and then they called personal foul late hit against the Tigers. The holding call was declined, and they took the late hit call, and now the ball is going to be deep in Tiger territory. And this ball will go to the 20-yard line of the Tigers. The Tigers are backed up in their own end of the field now. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
What a big penalty right there it is. And you can't give these type of teams this momentum early on.
Right. They got about 50 yards on that play, Joe.
Commerce comes out, 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. And Commerce has at least 2 to 3 foot splits going on between their linemen here.
That's kind of weird there. Let's see what happens here.
Pistol formation, there's a snap. Going to be a handoff to Basham.
No good.
And this time he goes nowhere. He is belted at the 20-yard line. And in there, once again, Kobe Rush, Broderick Killingsworth, Javion Hornbuckle.
Yes, sir.
And also for the Tigers, number 54, Zamir Ruiz.
Oh, my.
So 2nd down and 10. And this is in the range of kicker Ruben Castaneda's leg here if they get down and fail to get the convert on the first down. Castaneda was kicking about 35, 40 yards out in warm-ups.
I think the defense got mad, Joey.
Pistol formation, 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. H-back in motion from right to left. There's a snap. Going to be another handoff and a great defensive play by Kobe Rush.
Hey, he read that one, Joey, right on time. It was in the backfield before the running back could even think of anything to do.
Yes, that was a 3-yard loss on the blitz right there by Kobe Rush.
Yes,
Little
sir.
run blitz set up right there by the Malakoff Tigers, and it stopped Basham dead in his tracks before he can even get positive yardage going.
Yes, sir. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Score still 7-0.
3rd down and 13 to go. Excuse me, Marcus.
No, go ahead.
So they're looking, Wilson looking over to the sideline.
He's going to wait.
Basham in the backfield. Again, a big amount of splits being given up by these linemen. Wilson back to pass. Looks left, steps up in the pocket, under duress, and threw it to a lineman, and the lineman knocked it down. And Wilson takes a shot, and I mean a shot
Yes, sir.
by Zamir Ruiz, and he is hurt.
Yeah. Oh, he got to think.
I don't know if he knows where he's at right now. Zamir Ruiz absolutely leveled him.
Yeah, he's going to have to come out for one possession.
Well, Marcus, I don't think he knows where he's at. He may not come back at all.
Well, he in the right place, Terrell.
Well, I don't mean it that way. He may have to go to the medical hospital.
No, I'm just messing with you. Oh, boy.
Tigers lead 7-0. And it looks like we're going to have number 7, Brad Caldwell, to come in
Yep, that's what I got.
as quarterback now for Commerce.
And you know, he's just a running back, Jordan, but
A receiver.
receiver too. Yeah, so
Yeah, he's got 27 receptions, 450 yards, 15 rushes, 48 yards on the season.
like they're gonna think about it a little bit.
Yeah, and if they call a timeout here, Wilson can come back if he's okay. But I don't know if he's okay or not. He's getting medical attention on the bench right now, it looks like.
Yeah.
So it looks like I'm not sure what they're doing right here.
Yeah, right now it's kind of.
They have called a timeout. So while they're they didn't call a timeout. It's 4th down, so they're gonna kick a field goal right here. It looks like.
Yeah, that's what they're going for.
So it's going to be Ruben Castaneda to come in to kick this or attempt this field goal from 40 yards out. He's got the leg. We saw that in pregame. Caldwell is the holder for Commerce. Ball spotted on the near side hash. So a little angle of a kick. The kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's good. With 5:59 left to play in the first, Commerce gets on the board with Castaneda's 40-yard field goal. Folks, you're listening to Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
This portion of tonight's Malakoff Tigers sporting event is being brought to you in part by Sig Peach Insurance of Malakoff, Texas. Sig Peach Insurance is a family, independently owned business that has multiple carriers to choose from. Letty Myers and Sig Peach will find the right solution for all of your insurance needs, such as auto, boat, motorcycle, umbrella, life, collector car, flood, pet health, renters, ATV, power sports, recreational vehicle, disability, and health insurance. What are you waiting for? Call or go by the office today for your savings quote so you can enjoy more of your money tomorrow. Remember, Sig Peach is for you. Sig Peach Insurance is located at 214 North Terry Street, Suite A in Malakoff, Texas. The phone number for Sig Peach Insurance is 903-675-7771. 903-675-7771. You can also email Carrie at carrie.peach@sig4u.com or go to their website at www.sig4u.com.
All right, folks, we're back live from Terrell, Texas. And Commerce Tigers just kicked a 40-yard field goal by Castaneda, the kicker, and now they'll be teeing it off to the Tigers. Tigers won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. There's Castaneda's kick. It's going to be fielded around the 17-yard line, and the Tigers have a wall left here.
Oh,
and this is Deuce Hart coming around, but the Tigers totally missed the block.
Wow.
And the Tigers are going to have the ball at the 13-yard line after catching the ball at the 15-yard line.
And Commerce Tigers seemed to think he fumbled the ball, Joy, but he didn't fumble it.
And the Tigers Malakoff will have the ball in very poor field position right here. And this is something that you have to watch out for. You know, Commerce has a lot of speed out there on the field of play.
Yes, sir. And
they have a lot of speed.
Exactly. And he tried to come to that wall, Joy. I think he should just cut
Wait,
it up.
he spent too much
time.
time.
Trying
You
to
don't
come to that
take
wall.
the ball from the
All way
opposite
to the
side
end.
and then
Exactly.
come to that side.
Exactly. You got to cut on up.
Tigers come out led by quarterback Darian Peace, 2 backs in the backfield, Deuce Hart and Dedrick Davis. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Deuce Hart goes in motion to the right. It looks like it's going to be a pass out in the flats, all on to Deuce Hart. He's to the 15, jukes the tackle, and he's going to be down at about the 16-yard line.
Wide open play, but just didn't get anywhere on that point.
Yeah, the receivers just missed their block, and that tackle was made by Wade Nicholson. And what appeared to be a pretty big gain right there only turns out to be 4 yards.
Yes, sir.
So 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Davis in the backfield. Man in motion is Andreas Garrett. Going to be a handoff to Davis. Davis breaks out the left side. Davis with a stiff arm. Still on his feet down the left sideline. Davis could go 50, 45, 1 man to beat, ridden out of bounds at the 35-yard line of Commerce. What a run right there.
Yeah, brought out of bounds by Wade Nicholson for the saving touchdown. Oh, my. And Davis just bulldozed his way back through, Joy, with a great stiff arm. You see that? Woo,
it was a great run right there for the Tigers. The ball will be spotted on the 34-yard line. And goodness gracious, that is a 51-yard run right there.
Yes, sir.
By Dedrick Davis.
And he ran that with ease, Joy.
2 backs in the backfield. Pistol formation now, the offset eye. It's going to be another handoff to Davis. Feed me, Sigmund. And Davis powers his way down the left sideline to the 19-yard line he goes. Another Tiger first down.
And picks up yards on his own.
A 16-yard pickup that time by Dedrick Davis. Hey, don't pass the ball. Feed Dedrick Davis and just let him
Seymour,
run the
like
football
said,
right here.
Feed me, Seymour, like you said.
Davis is going to get a breather right here. And Davis has accounted for 67 yards on this drive, which is every one of them.
But guess what, Joy? They got somebody else that can go back there and run it.
Well, they got Keevy Rose out there right now. Empty back set formation. 3 wide receivers to the right.
Yes, sir.
2 to the left. Going to be Riggin Smith and Deuce Hart to the left. Andreas Garrett, Riggin Smith, and Keevy Rose on the right.
Here we go.
Looks like Nathan Jones on the right, Riggin Smith on the left. Excuse me. Piece alone. Piece of the quarterback in the backfield. Empty set formation. 5 wide receivers. There's a snap. Piece throws it downfield. Ball is caught and completed to Andreas Garrett. Garrett fighting for yardage. Won't go down. And Garrett tries to push the pack into the end zone. He's close. And he's going to be down at the 3-yard line. What a run there.
Now, Andreas put some stink on that, boy.
16-yard pickup on that pass play right there by Andreas Garrett.
Dragging about 4 people, about 5 more yards extra, Joy. Man, oh, man.
1st down and goal for the Tigers. The ball will be spotted on the Commerce 2-yard line here.
Well, I can smell this. They got the big boys in the backfield, Joy.
A big back formation. Yeah. Ruiz, Rush, and Keevy Rose in the backfield. Piece the quarterback under center. There's a snap. Hand off to Rose. Rose goes right into the end zone for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yes, sir.
So Keevy Rose from 2 yards out scores for the Tigers once more.
And I tell you, when these boys get the ball, they can't do nothing but go into the end zone, Joy.
Hector Romero comes on to attempt the point after out of the hold of Nathan Jones. Deep snapper is Colby Rush. There's a snap. It's good. The hold is good. Kick is up. Plenty of leg, and it is good. So with 3:26 left to play in the first quarter, it's your Malakoff Tigers up top, 14-3 here in this bi-district round of the high school playoffs. You're listening to the Malakoff Tigers Sports Network on SHN Sports. Marcus, Aaron, and I'll be back.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year.
All right, folks, we are back live from Terrell, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And the Tigers of Malakoff, Texas lead 14-3 in the bi-district round of the state high school playoffs.
And what a good game it is. And right now, the Commerce Tigers are just kind of stalling the ball a little bit, Joe, because they know that the Tigers can get on the board and bring it real high.
They're pulling the old trick that Malakoff pulled in the playoffs last year. They want to keep the ball out of the explosive hands of the Malakoff offense. Everybody on offense is capable of scoring. And so far, I got to say, Commerce is doing a pretty good job.
Yes, they are.
They're down on the score right now, but they have done a good job with the Tigers so far. There's Romero's kick, a long, deep kick. Seal waves for the fair catch. Catches it at the 1, and he decides to run it out. And he's hit at the 21, but he cannot run that football. This should be a penalty right here.
And I think why did they let him just continue to run?
This should be a penalty right here because he waved for the fair catch.
Exactly. He need to be back there.
You cannot signal for the fair catch and then decide to run, but let me see what the calling is here.
Yes, sir.
And we see the official, the head official, pointing backwards here.
Yeah.
So now they're going to have a powwow between all the officials.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah, if you signal for the fair catch, you cannot run after the signal for the fair catch. And the head official will give an explanation here in just a second. The ball temporarily placed on the 25-yard line. Or no, it's not.
Let's see. You think they'll take it back to the original spot?
Well, listen, this has got to be a penalty here, Marcus. And that's what they're talking about right now. So, folks, they're in a discussion. What happened is Seal for Commerce waves for the fair catch. Once the ball gets to him, he takes off down the right sideline, going from our left to our right after the fair catch. And by rule, that should be a penalty because he's not allowed to run the football after the fair catch. So they're discussing it right now. Let's see what happens. The umpire is going to put the ball, it looks like. Boy, I tell you, the umpire is going to put the ball at the 25-yard line.
Wow. I guess they didn't call the penalty or nothing. I don't know. And look at and the coach is trying to go out there and explain, like, well, no, we ran the ball.
Well, I'm not sure what Commerce is doing, but the Commerce coach is talking to the official, but it would behoove him not to say anything because they're going to get better field position because the Tigers stopped him at the 21-yard line.
Exactly. So I don't understand.
I'm not sure what's going on. The debacle, the great debacle in Terrell still is going on here.
It's crazy down here. No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun taken.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, let's see if the official even bothers to give a signal now. Coach Jamie Driscoll wants an explanation,
hold him up.
And he deserves an explanation on this too.
Yeah, Jamie's going to say he's going to walk out there and get him some.
Well, and listen, the kid waved for the fair catch, then picked the ball up and ran the ball. Unless rules have changed and I don't know about it, he's not supposed to be able to do that. Coach Driscoll is livid over there on the sideline.
Oh, yeah. Give me some of that knowledge.
And he should be livid because these officials don't know the rule.
And this playoff time, you got to see that
Well,
stuff.
and after all that, no explanations given to the crowd. Commerce has the football.
Well, here we go.
Wilson's the quarterback. Tight formation, trips to the left, one receiver to the right. And there's an illegal procedure, a false start on the play.
And Joey, guess who had to call that flag? The Malakoff Tiger defense.
Yeah, they had to call it because the umpire wasn't going to throw it.
Throw the flag.
He looked back at him and told him. So a false start on the play,
wow.
and you had one of the receivers on the left raise up out of his formation.
Exactly. And they couldn't see that. Oh, my, what's going on out here? 3 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first quarter, 14-3. Tigers are on top still.
Trips to the left again. Two receivers to the right. And there's a snap. Fumble on the play. The ball is loose. Tigers are going to recover this football. Dylan Stearman has it at the 9-yard line.
Yes, sir. And Joy, all those guys tried to scoop the ball up and make a touchdown.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted a touchdown, which I don't blame them. But we finally got it. Stearman finally fell on it. Good job by the Tigers.
So the Tigers will have the ball back. And listen, if you're Commerce, you cannot afford to fumble the football.
No, sir.
But listen, that was Broderick Killingsworth that made that play right there. He stripped the ball out of the hands of the running back right there, Basham.
Yes, he did. He got in there early and put that long hand out there, Jordan, and was able to hit the ball right on the number.
Yeah, right on the nose.
I'll say that.
Tigers have the football. Davis in the backfield now with quarterback piece. Two wide receivers right, one to the left. Down Davis splits out far left. Empty set formation. Going to be a quarterback draw. There goes the touchdown run right there. And Darion Peace puts the exclamation mark on it by running over Wade Nicholson in the end zone. And he said, not today, my friend.
Oh, my. And what a run over that was, Joey. Wow.
And so that was a 9-yard touchdown run by quarterback Darion Peace for the Malakoff Tigers. Tigers score again here in the first, and tell you what, that was a bad mistake by Commerce.
Yeah, they got mad. We mad now.
Romero comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and it is good. With 3:07 left to play in the first, it's now your Malakoff Tigers 21 and the Commerce Tigers 3. We'll be right back, folks.
Yes, sir.
Do you need to replace a roof, build a deck, or replace those old floors you've been wanting to do, but time is your worst enemy? Well, wait no longer. Huff Daddy Construction LLC has you covered, and they are your one-stop for all your residential construction needs around Cedar Creek Lake, Lake Palestine, Richland Chambers, Navarro Mills, and Lake Livingston. Huff Daddy covers all Central and East Texas lake areas and more. At Huff Daddy Construction LLC, we pride our company on reliability, great communication, integrity, and quality work that's backed by a guarantee that we stand by. We strongly believe in giving our absolute best in all of our projects, no matter how big or small. We are the experts in our trade, and we will always keep you educated on your particular task or project. We do all residential construction and projects so that you don't have to. With affordable prices, what are you waiting for? We look forward to earning your business. Remember, there's no job too big or too small. We do them all. Some of our services are additions, remodeling, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodel, porch build, or replace, window replacements, wood decks to top it off, and we specialize in roofing and tile floors. You can call Matt Tenney today at 281-254-9494. That's 281-254-9494. Or call Mr. Anthony Reesner at 949-275-8564. That's 949-275-8564 for your free bid today.
All right, folks, welcome back to Terrell, Texas, Tiger Stadium. And your Malakoff Tigers are on top 21-3, Mr. Marcus Dow.
Yes, sir. We back, baby, once again.
And there's a kick by Romero. Very, very high. Seal waves for the fair catch, and this time he doesn't run it.
Yeah, he stopped this time, so I guess he's learning. That cost him earlier.
Yeah, well, the officials didn't learn, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens. It's called karma.
Right. That's right.
So when something bad happens, something bad follows happens. Right. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. But the Tigers of Malakoff are leading 21-3 with 3:06 left in the first. And things aren't going too well. Two backs in the backfield, one receiver left, one to the right. Spread formation. Going to be a handoff right there. That was dangerous in itself. Brandon Nations,
yes, sir.
goat ropes him down by the top of the head, throws the running back down. That's Basham on the run, about a 2-yard pickup on the play. But, boy, Nations just reached around the top of his head and just tossed him down like a rag doll.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, and Kenneth is doing an excellent job as usual, man. He's getting he's getting back there every time. He's kind of over pursuing it a little bit, but he's getting in there.
Yeah,
he's causing happy. He's doing his job.
Yeah, Killingsworth taking a break right now. Davis on the right, defensive end. Brandon Nations on the left. Cole Gaddis playing the defensive 3 technique. There's a handoff. Penalty marker on the play. Colby Rush on the tackle after a gain of 2.
With ease.
But there's a penalty marker on this play, and this is going to go against Commerce. Tell you what, Rush just scraping off of offensive linemen. And a false start on the play against Commerce is the call. So that'll back him up 5 yards, and they'll repeat 2nd down. Goodness gracious.
Man.
Still in the first quarter. It's been a long –
I was just going to say that,
most
man.
of this time has been spent on the officials talking to one another, trying to figure out what's going on.
And I'm trying to say –
and didn't figure nothing out.
Didn't figure nothing. And they still ain't told us nothing.
No, they didn't tell anybody
We don't know
anything.
what's going on out here.
Sometimes it's said to better to be quiet than to say something to make yourself look stupid.
Wow. There you go.
Or something like that.
That was deep, George.
Yeah, pretty deep. 2 backs in the backfield. 1 wide receiver left, 1 to the right, and there's a botched snap, but it actually turns into the favor of Commerce. And Nichols made a good run right there, almost first down yardage.
Pushed out of bounds by Ivan Sparks.
Yeah, Iverson Sparks there on the tackle. Would love to have seen Iverson come up, though, more and read that run before instead of letting him get the 6 yards on the play he got.
Exactly.
3rd down and 4, up and coming. 2 backs in the backfield. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Wilson, the quarterback, went out earlier, folks, injured, and has not returned. Nichols is the quarterback, and so there is some confusion on these handoffs in the backfield, Marcus.
Yeah, Kobe Rush showing blitz, Joy. He got these guys jumping, but the ref is not calling it. But let's see.
Commerce with a snap, handoff to Basham.
No love.
And close to first. Fumble on the play. And Kobe Rush has the ball. Rush around the right side. He could score 5. Touchdown, Tigers.
Rush in the
Kobe Rush.
Yes, sir. He rushed for how many yards?
That is a 23-yard fumble recovery by Kobe Rush for your Malakoff Tigers. And Katie barred the door. Mr. Rush just kicked it in.
Oh, man. I think it's Rush's first touchdown of the year.
That's his first that's Rush's first rush after the fumble.
There you go. Oh, my.
Romero comes on to attempt the point after, and now the sideline from Commerce looks very, very bleak.
Yeah, we kind of had them hype a little bit, but.
There's a snap. There's the hold. The hold is good. The kick is up. It is good.
Oh,
and with 1:20 left to play here in the first quarter, it's your Malakoff Tigers 28, the Commerce Tigers 3. You're listening to the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports.
Yes,
Marcus
sir.
and I and Aaron will be right back.
A home is not a home because the room dimensions or the color of the walls. It's about how you feel when you walk through the front door. It's the vision you have along with the warm feelings in your heart when you realize that this is where God wants you to be. Your experience is more than real estate with me. It's about your life and dreams. At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Fires takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hardworking realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. Dennis proudly supports the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers and wants to wish them good luck this sports year. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. That's 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. Or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. Dennis can also be found on Facebook and Twitter.
All right, folks, we're back here in Terrell, Texas. Just going to commit Marcus to Terrell State Hospital when we get through here.
I think I need to go. But just a week, though.
Just a week.
Just a week.
I'll tell him that.
All right.
There's a long driving kick fielded at the 4-yard line, but a fair catch signal was called, and he didn't run it this time.
That's right.
So Commerce had the ball first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line here in Terrell, Texas.
And, Joy, we still in the first quarter, seemed for like 30 minutes.
Well, I tell you, it's been a long time.
And the Malakoff Tigers are on top of the Commerce Tigers 28-3.
Well, the Tigers have scored all 28 points here in the first quarter. Don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
That's right. And I'm not a rocket scientist.
Yeah, well, neither am I.
Hey, we figured it out, though.
We did. We figured it out. 28 points in the first quarter.
Oh, my.
A long first quarter, huh?
Yes, sir.
Commerce has the ball pistol formation now. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Tigers in a 4-man front. Playing the old 43. Going to be a handoff to Basham. Broderick Killingsworth.
Killingsworth is killing him.
No one can get around him.
Nobody can get around.
He's got the wingspan of an eagle.
And why are they still running to him? I got to get Soprano boys. I use my Soprano boys. I'm sorry.
They're doing that because if they throw the ball, they're going to stop the clock. They got to keep running the football. They don't want this to get ugly like it's going to.
What I'm saying.
So they're going to keep the clock running.
Run the opposite of Broderick.
Well, then you got Brandon Nations. What are you going to do?
Well, you're right.
You know,
I don't know.
You got 2 6'6" defensive ends out there, so it's kind of hard.
Okay.
Pick your poison.
Yeah, you're right.
Spread formation, out of the pistol.
There they go to the other side.
It's going to be a handoff to number 23 this time, Dayton Dunbar, and Dunbar's did in for a 2-yard loss.
Tackle by. Looked like that was Stearman. Man.
Yeah, Dylan Stearman coming up the tackle. Hayden Thomas also, Marcus, on the play. Old man.
Man in the house.
It looks like Commerce is going to settle for this to be the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, they better let this
They'll
go.
take it to the other end of the field, and when we come back, your Tigers are leading from Malakoff, Texas, 28-3 in the by-district championship round of the high school playoffs. Marcus, Aaron, and I will be right back.
Childcare is something in these times that we all need. Peace of mind while you're at work is something that we all need. At Noah's Ark Christian Academy, you will get the very best of childcare and peace of mind. Tina Crawford and her staff run a top-notch daycare where every child is treated like her own. Your children will be engaged, entertained, fed, kept clean, and learn how to play with others while following a well-established schedule. Established in 2011 by Tina, Noah's Ark provides care for children from 6 weeks to 12 years of age. Their program is based on the Advocate curriculum for the ages of 18 months to pre-K. They strive to give the best education, care, and love to all children and parents who enter their doors. Speaking of doors, you can rest assured that Tina runs a very secure daycare where visitors will be verified before entrance to the building can be gained. What are you waiting for? Peace of mind is just a phone call away, or visit for your child care needs with Noah's Ark Christian Academy. Noah's Ark Christian Academy is located at 1312 East Royal Boulevard in Malakoff, Texas. The phone number for Noah's Ark is 903-489-2100. Business hours are Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Noah's Ark can also be found on Facebook.
Joy, Tina and her staff are huge supporters of the children at Malakoff ISD. You know why?
No, Marcus, tell us why.
Well, it's because a lot of them came through her daycare. Tina and all her staff would like to wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers good luck this school year.
All right, folks, we're back here live, Terrell, Texas. Your Malakoff Tigers on top by a score of 28-3. Terrell has the football going from our right to our left.
Wow.
Trips to the left. Single receiver spread out wide right. Nichols back to pass, and then he's going to run. And Nichols still on his feet, but finally drugged down at the 31 by Colby Rush. And a nice little gain that play on the run by the quarterback that has come in, Brad Caldwell, for Jaden Wilson.
He got the Caldwells off, and he's kind of breaking through a little bit.
And excuse me, that is Caldwell now, not Nicholson in at quarterback. Caldwell has came in. Pistol formation now, 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left.
Joe, that'd be 4th and about 4. They're going for it.
Yep, 4th and 4. They're trying to draw the Tigers off, the Malakoff Tigers off sides. They're not going to do it. They're going to punt the ball.
Yes, sir.
But you got to watch him now. He's gonna be the quarterback and the punter. There's the punt. It is a line drive kick, and it'll be killed dead at the 39-yard line of the Commerce Tigers.
Joe, the boy ran into the ball.
Yeah,
it could have went more yards, but
he was going full speed. He probably didn't want to take that chance of letting the ball bounce back towards the Malakoff Tigers side of the thing. So he did the right thing and went ahead and killed it.
Yeah, I guess that was good.
So the Tigers now 61 yards away from Glory Land as they march back onto the field of play. And the Tigers have scored every time they've touched the football tonight.
So this is not going to make a difference. 28 to 3. Your Malakoff Tigers on top, and the offense is ready to rock and roll.
Well, I tell you, here's a score that's shocking. Range 19, Dallas Madison 7.
Oh, my.
There's a handoff to Keevy Rose, and Rose, goodness gracious, Rose looking like Earl Campbell
Yes,
out
sir.
there. Gain of 6, second down and 4.
Brought down by C.J. Dunbar. Rose picked up 6 yards on that carry.
Yep, second down and 4 for the Tigers.
Andreas Garrett split out to the far right. Him and Nathan Jones. First time I seen Nathan Jones out there on the receiving end.
Pistol formation out of the broken eye.
Oh, my.
And
We jumped.
that's going to be number 75, Eric Waldo,
Yeah.
that jumps off sides there for the Tigers. That'll back the Tigers up 5 yards. So Waldo getting some action in tonight
sir.
at the left tackle. Waldo, a big kid itself. He's about 6'2", 6'3".
Yes, sir. Big boy.
Twins
Waldo.
to the right. It's going to be Jones and Garrett. Riggin Smith to the left. Handoff to Dedrick Davis, and
Oh,
look
my.
at Davis go.
There you go.
Davis has first down yardage and more.
Woo. He carries 3 or 4 with him, Joy. Once again.
And Davis picks up 12 yards on that run right there, and a Malakoff Tiger first down.
Man.
Tell you what, Davis is running like a man possessed out there.
He's a madman.
Davis just gets that lean going right there, and when he gets that lean going, Marcus, I'm telling you, he's hard to stop.
Move out the way, or he going to plow you.
So the Tigers now have first down and 10 in Commerce territory from the 47-yard line. One back in the backfield, Rose. Deucehart in motion right to left. Peace back to pass. Looks left, throws left, has a receiver wide open, and that's Andreas Garrett. And Garrett has a first down, and that's a gain of 15 yards on that pass reception by Andreas Garrett.
And, Joe, I tell you, I love how Garrett can catch that ball and do a spin move and picks up a couple of extra yards. Sometimes he might go all the way.
So the Malakoff Tigers now on another drive here early in the second quarter. And Tigers of Malakoff mixing things up here on the offensive side of things. Riggin Smith, the lone receiver, to the left. Andreas Garrett to the right. Keevy Rose goes in motion to the far right sideline. Tigers driving from our left to right. Andreas Garrett looks like a jet sweep, but the quarterback piece keeps the ball, and he's going to gain about 4 yards on the run right there.
Yes, sir.
And still, though, I'd rather see him give that ball to Garrett on the jet sweep going left than him decide to pull it out and run it. You want to keep your quarterback clean.
Yeah, exactly.
And he needs to keep himself clean, too, because we need that young man going,
All the whole
going
way.
further. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You got backs that can do. I know he wants to run it, but, I'm in his ear telling him, hey, go ahead and hand that ball off.
Yes, sir. Get it.
2 wide receivers to the right, stacked up, 1 to the left. It's Garrett and Jones to the right. Back to pass is Peace. Under duress. Peace is having a scramble. Gets away from one. Gets away from another. Down the left sideline he goes. First down, 20, 15, 10, and he's out of bounds there. Woo. A nice run and scramble under duress by Darian Peace.
I tell you what, he wanted to run in, and he did it, Joe. He got out of trouble.
18-yard pickup on the play by the quarterback, Darian Peace.
Wow.
And that's just the way you do it at quarterback. Good coverage downfield by Commerce there, Marcus. Had everybody blanketed downfield.
Yes, sir.
And then Darian Peace had no other chance but to elude 2 would-be tacklers and race down the left sideline.
He was like, peace, I'm gone.
The ball is on the 12-yard line. First down and 10. The Tigers can get a first down at the 2. There's a snap. Back to pass. There's the pass. Riggin Smith. Riggin Smith goes into the end zone for the Tiger touchdown.
Oh, my.
Riggin Smith.
Hey, he's feeling it now, Joy. He's like he just want to just get in that end zone.
12-yard touchdown pass and catch right there from Peace to Riggin Smith. And Hector Romero on to kick the point after, or attempt the point after here, out of the hold of Nathan Jones.
Here we go.
Rush is the deep snapper. There's the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is good.
Yes, sir.
8:35 remaining in this first half. Your Tigers are on top big, 35-3. You're listening to the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports.
It's in the game.
Tired of eating cold buffet food that's overpriced? At Get It and Go Burger in Kearns, Texas, owner Deb Lauderdale prepares her food fresh daily and piping hot. Her hamburger patties are freshly made every day, just like Grandma and Mom used to make. Deb is an honest, forthright person that loves serving others home-cooked meals at yesterday's prices. With Deb at Get It and Go Burgers, she's been around Kearns for 10 years, and Get It and Go Burgers isn't a fly-by-night establishment. Deb is a permanent fixture. Deb would like the public to know that her son, Bandy Starks, is the general manager, but don't tell anyone. Get It and Go Burgers doesn't just serve burgers. They also have daily specials, like fried chicken on Monday, chicken fried steak or liver and onions on Wednesday, and seafood on Friday. No one around compares to Deb's Seafood. Get It and Go Burgers serves breakfast and lunch daily and offers senior special plates for just $5.50. Don't miss out on your winter comfort foods such as chicken and dumplings and homemade stew, fresh cornbread. My goodness, you're going to love their food. Get It and Go Burgers is located right off Highway 31 in front of Food Right and Hillard Drugs and Kearns. The phone number there is 903-229-3808.
All right, folks, we're back here. Terrell, Texas, your Malakoff Tigers on top in this by-district championship game by a score of 35-3.
Yes, sir.
And I'm joined in the booth tonight by the Hall of Famer, Mr. Marcus Dow, and Aaron Scott, and my son,
yes,
Jonathan
sir.
Snowden.
The Snowden, huh?
Seals calls for a fair catch, and
he's doing good now, Joe. He's stopping.
He's stopping. He's not running.
Yeah.
So Seals will have the ball. He caught the ball about the 7-yard line, and they'll get it to the 25-yard line going right to left. Want to give a good shout-out to one of our friends and ex-teammates, Mr. Neil Tarkinen, driving home from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, my.
18 wheels are rolling, baby.
Yes, sir. Big
the heartbeat of America. We love you guys.
Yes, sir.
Keep it coming. So Commerce now, pistol formation, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
What up, Ma?
Hey, Paul. There's going to be a handoff to Basham, and Kobe Rush and Company says that's about it after a 3-yard gain. So Iverson Sparks, Kabian Trimble, Nations in there, Killingsworth again.
All of them.
Just everybody. One thing the Tigers do is, sideline to sideline, they are so fast. It's hard to get around on them running the football.
Everybody on the field getting tipsy.
So, again, pistol formation, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looks like Basham still is the lone back in the backfield out of that pistol formation. I believe that's Basham. It could be Dunbar. I can't see Marcus.
Yeah, those numbers are something else.
Man in motion from left to right is Seals. It's going to be a handoff, and that's a nice little play right there out of the zone read. And that was Basham with the run, and Kabian Trimble on the stop for the Tigers.
Yeah, he finished it off. Kabian went head hunting a little bit.
So the Tigers still running that 4-3 defense.
And, like I said, Commerce.
Excuse me, the Tigers running a 52 defense now, Marcus.
Uh-huh.
So 52 defense here is what they're running. Wow. And they've got Kabian and Trimble playing linebacker with Colby Rush.
Look at that.
One deep safety is Dylan Stearman.
Let's see where they go from here.
So another counter play out of the zone read, and
look at
no
that.
soup at all right there.
And I tell you, Kabian Smith is doing a little tackling tonight.
Who's that?
I said Kabian Trimble, baby.
Kabian Trimble playing linebacker.
Yeah, he's linebacking in there today, baby. Making them stops.
So 4th down and about a yard to go for the Commerce Tigers.
Trimble say, Coach, put me at linebacker. I saw what I can do.
Ball spotted at the 34. And Caldwell still back at quarterback for Commerce. So Caldwell is going to try to make the Malakoff Tigers jump. Now it's going to be a fake punt. Caldwell gets the first down after about a 4-yard pickup on the play.
Look at that. They did
nice
a
play
rule.
right there as it developed to the left side.
A little tricky rule. They got away with it. Man.
So the Tigers thought that he was trying to lull them into getting offsides,
right.
And he says he's going to hike the football and then take advantage to the right side of that Tiger defense, which they wasn't ready.
Sometimes you're the dog, sometimes you're the hydrant.
That's right. That time, I believe Malakoff was the hydrant.
Yeah, we was the hydrant that time. Oh, my.
So, again, Caldwell steps in at quarterback. And it's going to be trips to the right. And Caldwell now, empty set backfield, Marcus. He's going to call his own number, run a little wildcat action. And Caldwell's going to be tackled by Colby Rush.
It's not going to work all the time.
2-yard pickup on the play. Or maybe 3. Let's see where they're spotted at. Tell you what, that chain crew is a little box.
Yeah.
The box man's a little slow over
Yeah,
there.
they're taking their time. I think the
3-yard pickup on the play, 2nd down and 7.
sideline ref had to go over there and say, hey, man, come on.
For
right
Commerce. And Commerce now ate a little of this clock off in the second quarter. Tigers up 35-3.
here. Right now they're playing for just don't skunk us out too bad.
Well, they're trying to
But
do
they're
the
not
same
trying to
thing they're
win.
always doing, but right now they're more of a wildcat formation on the opposite hash, and they're going to run it again with Caldwell. Caldwell is hit, but bounces off the hit, and Caldwell with a nice run right there, Marcus.
Yeah.
He's going to be 2 yards shy.
Oh, my. Might be the old Spearman put a little push on.
Yeah, Stearman's got to stop that. He can't lose your
Yeah.
composure right there and get another
Yeah, you got
can't get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called.
Yeah, the ref's
He's
talking to
pleading.
him.
He's pleading his case there. Oh, I was pushed first, but don't retaliate, son.
Exactly.
Just stay in there and play football.
Get back.
That's the thing. You can't retaliate because they usually catch the person who retaliates in that pile coming up.
They catch the last one to hit. What you said, Joe?
Tell you what, Cleveland and Pittsburgh
Oh, my.
last night. Goodness gracious!
Caught that on camera.
What a scuffle that was.
I'm trying to tell you.
One receiver to the right, one to the left for the Commerce Tigers. Caldwell, empty set formation. Caldwell's going to run it again. They're going to go on the legs of Caldwell. Gets the first down across midfield down to the 47-yard line of Malakoff.
And right now it's working for them, Joe. What they're doing, they just kind of looking for the open hole where they can go left or right.
The only thing they're doing right now is putting Caldwell in a wildcat formation
Exactly.
and letting him run.
Wherever he
and,
see a
and
hole
he's just
at.
kind of picking
Yeah,
the hole, like you
exactly.
said, and then going to the hole. So what I would do right here, I'm going to tell you what I would do. I would just bring everybody I
There
had
you go.
right now
There you go.
on a full all-out blitz and stop that. As soon as he stops, as soon as the run stops, he'll stop this formation.
That's right.
One receiver right, one to the left. Everybody else, and here he comes to the left. Bounces it out to the right. And Caldwell running tough and
my.
escapes a Malakoff
Yes, he
tackler
does.
and has another first down, a 14-yard run. And Commerce has found something now that
Right
they
now,
like.
Yeah, right now it's working.
And the Tigers, are letting this happen right now. But I'm going to tell you something. I might call a timeout right here and stop this momentum.
Yeah, he brings Ruiz out a little bit, so
You don't
That's what we bring
want Commerce to get some momentum headed into the second half.
Exactly.
Because right now what they're doing is using Caldwell in a wildcat formation, if you will.
I will.
And he's just running behind his big line and having his way. Tigers now with a 4-man front. One wide receiver left, one to the right. Caldwell's going to run again. And this time Caldwell is stopped by Cole Gaddis
so it ain't going to work too many
and
times.
Colby Rush there also.
Yeah. Fool me once, fool me twice. Third time ain't going to be too nice.
Yeah, Gaddis stepped up in the hole on
Yes,
that
sir.
one, and that's going to be a gain of 2 yards on the play for Caldwell. But again, positive yards being built
Yes,
here
sir.
by Caldwell and the Commerce Tigers.
I'm with you. He's still getting 3 to 4 yards every carry.
So Caldwell, and he's got to be tired. That is his 8th carry on this drive, Marcus.
But like you said, he's
Again,
running with power.
They're going to run the ball again with Caldwell. Caldwell is going to be standing at the 36-yard line of the Malakoff Tigers. He's going to run it again to the left side. Brandon Nation's there.
Oh, my.
Dylan Stearman there. The whole Tiger defense is there. And now the scrum is going on.
And the refs will let them play, Joe, a little bit.
Yeah, they're letting them go. So another positive gain. 5-yard pickup on the play.
And, Joe, I got to give you a little update on Hooks. Hooks is 14. Winsboro is 13. Oh, my. They playing pretty good.
Yeah, the Tigers will play Jefferson next week, providing the Tigers from Malakoff can hold on and win this game. But now the Commerce Tigers driving towards the end of this first half, and they found a little bit of running room with Brad Caldwell, the replacement for Jaden Wilson, who went out early in the first quarter with a head injury.
Yeah.
And a timeout is going to be called by the Commerce Tigers with 31 ticks of the clock left in the first half. We're going to keep it right here, right now. But Commerce finding a little bit of running room, which kind of surprised me. And it surprised me that maybe Malakoff, hasn't called the timeout to make some adjustments here to that run, because that's all they're doing, just getting in a wildcat formation, overloading one side or the other and running to that side.
And maybe Tigers need a little rest. That timeout might help them out for a little bit.
Yeah, Commerce calls the timeout, so the Tigers' defensive line will get an opportunity to rest as well. And we'll see what happens here following the timeout. But the Tigers scored at every possession so far. 35-3 is our score here in the first half. Tigers not having many problems, scoring the football right now against Commerce. But Commerce has kind of stood up here and playing some pretty good football here in the second quarter.
Yes, sir.
And listen, Commerce has had a few turnovers that kind of thwarted the momentum early on, and Malakoff has taken advantage of it as well.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that the best in the business, Coach Watkins and Coach Driscoll, is going to make some adjustments and not let them get anything going as far as the ground game. But here's the thing. They're just running the football. There's no passing at all right now. None.
Exactly.
Just all run. You know what they're going to do, but don't be surprised if they pull up right here and throw a pass. You've already lulled them into thinking every down is going to be a run, so this will be a perfect opportunity with 31 seconds left, and it's fourth down here. They may pass this football.
And the coach is talking to the referee like he got something planned.
4th down and 4 right here. Waiting the snap. Ball spotted in the middle of the field.
And there you go.
And Caldwell goes to his right. He's going to get around the defender, pass downfield, and there it was, and it's completed to Seals.
Wow. And just so much time right there.
And the ball is going to be inside the 5-yard line, spotted on the 4-yard line of the Tigers.
Wow.
And that was a great play. Caldwell sold out the run good, which froze the defenders of Malakoff. And it looked like number 1, Seal made that catch for Malakoff. And now the Tigers are in danger of giving up some points here right before the half, which you don't want to do.
And like you say, Joel, the Tigers got the safety has to stay out there on his man, make sure, when they see the quarterback is in trouble, the cornerbacks and everybody, they just kind of look and see if he's going to sack him or not. You can't do that. You got to stay on your receiver.
When he rolled to his right, they automatically assumed that he was going to run the football because they haven't.
Exactly.
I just told you that this will be a perfect time for a pass, and what do? They throw the pass. The coaches were thinking about that. He rolled out to his right. He froze the linebackers. He froze the secondary right there, and Seals made that catch and came up open across the middle of the field for his quarterback, and it was a good play by the receiver right there to come back for that football.
And you got to give it to the offensive line of Commerce. These guys giving the quarterback plenty of time to do what he has to do.
Again, Caldwell the quarterback. And Caldwell is going to run this football, and this time the Tiger defense stands up and holds him at the 4-yard line. Kobe Rush, Samir Ruiz, and Brandon Nations on that tackle.
And they got to call a timeout again, Joe, with 15 seconds left in the first half. The score is 35-3. Malakoff Tigers are still on top.
Yeah, and while they take a timeout, we'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back. 35-3 is our score. Malakoff Tigers on top.
Let's face it, we live in a fast-paced world with little time to get many things done that in a perfect world we could do with relative ease ourselves. With David Kennedy's red carpet treatment, let David do things that you don't have time to do or just don't want to tackle yourself. David has his 3-room carpet cleaning special for just $125. That's what I'd pay the chiropractor after doing that. Save money, time, and your back. Let the Carpet Pro get her done for you. Did we mention that David won Best Carpet Cleaning Business on Cedar Creek Lake in 2017 and 2019? Well, he just did. Kennedy's red carpet treatment specializes in 20 24-hour water extraction and rapid structure dryout, tile, grout, VCT tile, area rugs, upholstery, carpet cleaning, air duct cleaning, and odor elimination. The Malakoff Tigers Sports Network endorses David's work. The phone number that you can reach David at is 903-802-0218. You can also send David an email at kennedysredcarpet@gmail.com. David is also on Facebook. Just give him a shout for the best of the best service.
All right, folks, we're back here. Friday night football, playoff football here by district championship round. Now the Commerce Tigers come out in a pistol formation. Basham in the backfield. Caldwell rolls right, looks right, under duress, trying to get her in the right side and thrown down.
Yes, sir. Get out of there.
On the far sideline.
And Jordan, they ain't got no more timeout. Referee said keep the clock going, and it's going to be over.
And that was going to be Colby Rush and Dedrick Davis on the tackle.
And that's it.
And Commerce could not get the clock stopped there.
Yes, sir.
And that'll be the end of the first half from Terrell, Texas at Tiger Stadium. Your Malakoff Tigers are on top by a score of 35-3. When we come back, we'll give you the breakdown of the first half and also give you some area playoff scores. We'll be right back.
Dimensions are the color of the walls. It's about how you feel when you walk through the front door. It's the vision you have along with the warm feelings in your heart when you realize that this is where God wants you to be. Your experience is more than real estate with me. It's about your life and dreams. At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. Dennis proudly supports the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers and wants to wish them good luck this sports year. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. That's 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. Or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. Dennis can also be found on Facebook and Twitter.
This portion of tonight's Malakoff Tiger football coverage is being brought to you by Lawley's Crafting Carousel. Shonda Lewis and Madison Lusk specialize in quilts and spirit items. Memory quilts made from t-shirts or clothing and traditional quilts made of fabric. There's nothing too big or nothing too small. They can personalize headbands or hair bows for the little tiny girl in your life, or make an over-the-top personalized and unique one-of-a-kind homecoming mom or garter for that special girl or boy. All items are made custom just for you and are not items that are in stock. Mention you heard this ad on the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network and like us on our Facebook page to receive a 10% discount off of all your spirit items. Mom and homecoming items placed at least 2 weeks prior to the deadline will receive an additional 2% discount. Offer expires October 31st, 2019. We ship within the continental United States. You can find them on Facebook at Lawley's Crafting Carousel or contact them at 903-203-9780. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Established in 1966, Hearn Surveying Associates LLC is a family-owned and operated professional land surveying firm located in Athens, Texas. Mark Book Farrell is carrying on the family tradition as the owner of Hearn Surveying. HSA is licensed, experienced, and equipped to meet a plethora of surveying needs. Typical projects include title surveys, topography surveys, commercial construction projects, energy-related jobs, land development, and boundary locations. Most importantly, Hearn Surveying stands ready to respond to your surveying needs in the changing landscape of the real estate market. For all of your surveying needs, call Hearn Surveying and Associates LLC at 903-675-2858. That's 903-675-2858. Or visit their office located at 108 West Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. Hearn Surveying Associates wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this season.
Hey sports fans, are you game time ready? At Rockin' R T-Shirt Factory, they are always ready to meet your sports apparel needs. Kenny and Robin are a hometown, family-owned business in Malakoff, Texas that offers custom embroidery, screen-printed T-shirts, hats, visors, and so much more. Whether you're getting ready for that big Tiger game, pool tournament, or just needing shirts for your next family reunion or your school function, come on down to the Rockin' R T-Shirt Factory and let Kenny and Robin meet all your needs. We are your one and only T-shirt factory and apparel store in Malakoff. The Rockin' R T-Shirt Factory is located at 111 South Terry Street in downtown Malakoff. The number that you can reach Robin and Kenny at is 903-676-8976 or 903-676-8977. The Rockin' R T-Shirt Factory is the official apparel store for the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network. Good luck this year, Tigers. Are you closer to 50 than you are to 30? Now you can get back to that 30-year-old body and you don't have to wait any longer. The brand new state-of-the-art MTX Fitness Center is right here in good old Malakoff, Texas. At MTX Fitness Center, we have a wide variety of equipment for beginners or the avid weightlifters. We also have a cardio room with availability for daily workouts. They said if you build it, they will come. Well, folks, Brandon Phillips and family built it, and now it's your turn to come on in and get signed up to work on improving your overall health and dropping those unwanted pants sizes. No more driving to other cities to work out. You save money, time, and gas. Our prices here at the MTX Fitness Center is just $39.99 a month with a one-time enrollment fee of just $19.99. What a deal, right? We've got another deal for you also. We offer discounted rates for military, fire department, law enforcement, teachers, and senior citizens. Go on by and see them at 414 West Royal Boulevard. They're right next door to the Sonic, or you can call MTX Fitness at 903-880-2172. Again, that is 903-880-2172. Go Tigers!
Let's Go Tigers. HF Family Table Market is now open in downtown Malakoff at 213 South Terry Street. We feature family recipes such as lasagna, veal piccata, chicken parmesan, scallops, chili, gumbo, soups, salads, paninis, and lots more. Oh, and we have dessert ranging from lemon, strawberry, carrot, and hummingbird cakes, old-fashioned blueberry pie, blueberry cream cheese, and lemon cream cheese pies. Looking to fire up your grill after the game? We got you covered with our 8-ounce choice beef fillets, 14-ounce prime cowboy cut ribeyes, choice beef patties, and 32-ounce tomahawk steaks, Wagyu beef hot dogs, and smoked jalapeno cheddar sausages. At HF Family, we offer a wide selection of craft beer, wine, oils, sauces, Bloody Mary mixes, and so much more. In a hurry, call ahead and place your order or make a reservation for dinner at 903-489-0972. We are open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 9 p.m., and Sundays, 11 to 3 p.m. Check out our website at hffamilytable.com and Facebook at HF Family Table and Market, and Instagram at Family Table. Remember, the best memories are made around the table. Go Tigers!
Imagine a bank that actually helps you get what you want instead of red tape, loan committees, and canned lending formulas. Work with decision makers who can back you up from start to finish. At First State Bank in Malakoff, we're big enough to care, and we're here to help you. With locations in Malakoff, Athens, Maybank, Gunbarrel City, and Corsicana, we offer internet banking that includes checking balances, transfers between accounts, paying bills, Quicken and QuickBook integrations, online payroll, and you will always have a secure login. We also offer mobile deposits and merchant capture deposits for larger businesses. At First State Bank, we pride ourselves with consumer and commercial lending. Whatever your banking needs are, we care and will help you. At First State Bank, we've stood the test of the times. You will leave our bank with a smile on your face every time. First State Bank in Malakoff is located at 102 West Royal Boulevard. Our phone number is 903-676-1900. We can be found on the internet at www.fsbathens.com. First State Bank in Malakoff is a member FDIC. Special thanks to Julie Armstrong and her staff at the Malakoff First State Bank for their support of the Malakoff Tigers Sports Network. Hey, Kenny, you wouldn't believe how much faster my internet is now since you put that tower up for me and we got the internet dish up at the top.
Oh yeah, having your antenna higher makes all the difference.
Does that also work with like cell phone boosters and TV antennas? Because out here in the sticks, a lot of us are like down in a low place.
Oh yeah, having a tower in a rural area makes all the difference, Aaron. Not only is the tower good for internet, it's also good for cell phone booster, TV antenna, or even amateur radio.
Hey, Kenny, why don't you tell the people a little bit about your business?
Oh, certainly, Aaron. I'll be glad to. You know, East Texas Towers is one of the nation's leading internet tower sales and installation companies. For nearly 10 years, our family-owned and operated business has been providing residential and commercial customers with the highest quality customer service and support in the industry. You can call me at 972-900-5108 or check us out on the web at www.easttexastowers.com. Now let's get that TV antenna up so you can start watching TV.
Sounds good.
East Texas Towers proudly supports the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network and wishes good luck to the Malakoff Tigers this season.
Touchdown, score, now dessert. Mr. Sweet Tooth is a fan favorite for the sweet lover in your family. We offer daily cakes, cupcakes, brownies, and cookies. Our chocolate truffle selection features the Fudge Love, Key Lime, Triple Chocolate, Butter, Peanut Butter, to name just a few. Each truffle is 1.5 ounces of decadent, creamy chocolate that is then dipped in our outer coating of chocolate. It's truly a party in your mouth. Let us not forget ice cream with a wide range of Pluto flavors. We offer milkshakes, malts, and sundaes such as the Mr. Regular, Banana Split, Grasshopper, and many more. Need a cake for a birthday, anniversary, graduation, or any other special moment? Well, give us a call at 903-489-0203 and we'll take good care of you. Also visit us at our website at MrSweetTooth.com and on our Facebook or Instagram pages. We're located at 104 East Mitchell Street right here in Malakoff. Remember, life happens, my friends, and sweets help.
Hey, it's that time of the year where you don't want those special moments to be forgotten about. Wesley Jones, owner of Thunderbridge Photography, can bring those magical moments to life, and you can have a lifetime of memories frozen in time. Wesley specializes in detailed, artistic, and dramatic portraiture such as sports photography, singer portraits, and glamour shots. With Thunderbridge Photography, Wesley works with his clients to come up with a creative and original concept that translates into one-of-a-kind images. Wesley is currently booking seniors for the 2020 year. Wesley is just a phone call away and can be reached at 903-368-1668 or email Wesley at wesleyjpaint@gmail.com. Thunderbridge Photography can also be found on Facebook or the internet at www.thunderbridgephotography.com. Wesley Jones at Thunderbridge Photography is the official photographer for the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network. Go Tigers!
Hello y'all, Katie Lynn here from America's Got Talent. I would like to tell you about the two magnificent places in Malakoff, Texas. First, Anding Acres is getting ready to crank up for fall weddings and they are booked for 2019, but would love to show you around for your 2020 wedding at Anding Acres. You will receive an elegant but country style wedding. While I'm talking about wedding plans, the Anding House is now open for that weekend wedding getaway stay. Just a little history of the Anding House LLC. The Anding House represents the days of old and are the only bed and breakfast in Malakoff. This is the perfect place for small parties, meetings, birthdays, and social events. The 4,500 square foot stately home was built in 1921 and boasts 54 windows, beautiful original pine floors, and intricate tiles in the kitchen and baths. Lisa and Wesley Anding have updated the home with fresh paint which emphasizes the gorgeous details in the stacked molding staircase, railing, and original light fixtures. The Anding House is located at 207 East Main Street in Malakoff, Texas. For just a simple getaway or wedding weekend, give Lisa a call today at 903-203-9958. You can also find them on Facebook at www.facebook.com/AndingHouse. Anding Acres proudly supports the Malakoff Tigers.
Tired of eating cold buffet food that's overpriced? At Get It and Go Burger in Kearns, Texas, owner Deb Lauderdale prepares her food fresh daily and piping hot. Her hamburger patties are freshly made every day, just like Grandma and Mom used to make. Deb is an honest, forthright person that loves serving others home-cooked meals at yesterday's prices. With Deb at Get It and Go Burgers, she's been around Kearns for 10 years, and Get It and Go Burgers isn't a fly-by-night establishment. Deb is a permanent fixture. Deb would like the public to know that her son, Bandy Starks, is the general manager, but don't tell anyone. Get It and Go Burgers doesn't just serve burgers. They also have daily specials like fried chicken on Monday, chicken fried steak or liver and onions on Wednesday, and seafood on Friday. No one around compares to Deb's Seafood. Get It and Go Burgers serves breakfast and lunch daily and offers senior special plates for just $5.50. Don't miss out on your winter comfort foods such as chicken and dumplings and homemade stew, fresh cornbread. My goodness, you're going to love their food. Get It and Go Burgers is located right off Highway 31 in front of Food Right and Hillard Drugs in Kearns. The phone number there is 903-229-3808.
A home is not a home because the room dimensions are the color of the walls. It's about how you feel when you walk through the front door. It's the vision you have along with the warm feelings in your heart when you realize that this is where God wants you to be. Your experience is more than real estate with me. It's about your life and dreams. At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technology, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. Dennis proudly supports the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers and wants to wish them good luck this sports year. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. That's 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. Or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. Dennis can also be found on Facebook and Twitter. Childcare is something in these times that we all need. Peace of mind while you're at work is something that we all need. At Noah's Ark Christian Academy, you will get the very best of childcare and peace of mind. Tina Crawford and her staff run a top-notch daycare where every child is treated like her own. Your children will be engaged, entertained, fed, kept clean, and learn how to play with others while following a well-established schedule. Established in 2011 by Tina, Noah's Ark provides care for children from 6 weeks to 12 years of age. Their program is based on the Advocate curriculum for the ages of 18 months to pre-K. They strive to give the best education, care, and love to all children and parents who enter their doors. Speaking of doors, you can rest assured that Tina runs a very secure daycare where visitors will be verified before entrance to the building can be gained. What are you waiting for? Peace of mind is just a phone call away, or visit for your child care needs with Noah's Ark Christian Academy. Noah's Ark Christian Academy is located at 1312 East Royal Boulevard in Malakoff, Texas. The phone number for Noah's Ark is 903-489-2100. Business hours are Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Noah's Ark can also be found on Facebook.
Joy, Tina and her staff are huge supporters of the children at Malakoff ISD. You know why?
No, Marcus, tell us why.
Well, it's because a lot of them came through her daycare. Tina and all her staff would like to wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers good luck this school year.
Do you need to replace a roof, build a deck, or replace those old floors you've been wanting to do, but time is your worst enemy? Well, wait no longer. Huff Daddy Construction LLC has you covered, and they are your one-stop for all your residential construction needs around Cedar Creek Lake, Lake Palestine, Richland Chambers, Navarro Mills, and Lake Livingston. Huff Daddy covers all Central and East Texas lake areas and more. At Huff Daddy Construction LLC, we pride our company on reliability, great communication, integrity, and quality work that's backed by a guarantee that we stand by. We strongly believe in giving our absolute best in all of our projects, no matter how big or small. We are the experts in our trade, and we will always keep you educated on your particular task or project. We do all residential construction and projects so that you don't have to. With affordable prices, what are you waiting for? We look forward to earning your business. Remember, there's no job too big or too small. We do them all. Some of our services are additions, remodeling, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodel, porch build, or replace, window replacements, wood decks to top it off, and we specialize in roofing and tile floors. You can call Matt Tenney today at 281-254-9494. That's 281-254-9494. Or call Mr. Anthony Reasoner at 949-275-8564. That's 949-275-8564 for your free bid today.
This portion of tonight's Malakoff Tigers sporting event is being brought to you in part by Sig Peach Insurance of Malakoff, Texas. Sig Peach Insurance is a family, independently owned business that has multiple carriers to choose from. Letty Myers and Sig Peach will find the right solution for all of your insurance needs, such as auto, boat, motorcycle, umbrella, life, collector car, flood, pet health, renters, ATV, power sports, recreational vehicle, disability, and health insurance. What are you waiting for? Call or go by the office today for your savings quote so you can enjoy more of your money tomorrow. Remember, Sig Peach is for you. Sig Peach Insurance is located at 214 North Terry Street, Suite A in Malakoff, Texas. The phone number for Sig Peach Insurance is 903-675-7771. 903-675-7771. You can also email Carrie at carrie.peach@sig4u.com or go to their website at www.sig4u.com.
All right, folks, welcome back. It's the halftime show here.
Yes, sir.
Sponsored by Marcus.
SHN Sports and Malakoff Tiger Sports Network.
There you go.
Come on now.
Go. Well, we've got some scores we want to give you folks around the area. But before we go to the scores, I want to give the stats for the first half for the Malakoff Tigers. Tigers had 141 total yards on the night, 88 yards rushing, 63 yards in the air. Tiger quarterback Darion Peace 5 for 5, 2 touchdowns, and 63 yards.
Wow.
Those stats may seem a little low to everybody, but they're not because the Tigers have gotten the football in great field position just about every time. So you think about the short drive here we had, the 2 short drives because of the fumbles, and it cut the field totally in half right there. Yep. So you're not going to get many yards on a short field.
Exactly.
And that's kind of what's happened in the first quarter. 22 Dedrick Davis, and I tell you what, Dedrick has had his way with things, and I made a mistake on that because it was my bad handwriting. So,
well, I know that. I remember your handwriting was real bad.
Well, yeah, thank you, Marcus.
Back in school, real small too back then. It's a little bigger now.
Dedrick Davis actually had 79 yards rushing to lead all Tigers on the ground with just 3 carries for the Tigers. And the Tigers actually, Marcus, I gave a wrong figure, and I apologize for that, folks.
Oh, it's okay.
But couldn't read my own handwriting, and that's what happens.
Well, you're in Terrell, Texas.
Well, yeah, what does that mean?
That means you're in Jamie Foxx land.
Jamie Foxx.
Yes, sir.
Did we see him a while ago?
Yeah, we did. He came by and waved at us, and
okay.
I was like, man, sing the song for us. But he was like, no, he's going to stick to the jokes.
Tigers have 134 yards rushing in the first half, Marcus.
Yeah.
Sorry about those figures. I got them a little mixed up, but 63 yards in the air, 134 on the ground for the Tigers. And the Tigers have 197 yards total offense. Sounds a little bit better now.
Yeah.
But I had missed Dedrick Davis's 51-yard run earlier in the first quarter. Score by quarters, the Tigers scored 28 points in the first quarter to Commerce's 3, and then 7 in the second quarter. Commerce did a good job in the second quarter. Actually, it was Brad Caldwell that came in for the injured starting quarterback, Jaden Wilson, and he has pretty much been the ground attack for Commerce, and they've kept the Tigers at bay and have had a lot of time of possession there in the second quarter, Marcus.
Yeah, they started the ball pretty good.
Yeah, they were just pretty much loading the box up and running every time left or right out of the Wildcat formation is what we'll call it, a quarterback keeper. But no secret, everybody in the whole stadium knew where the ball was going, going to the quarterback and running left to right, and just didn't have a chance. But first quarter scoring for Malakoff with 9:47 left in the first, it was Andreas Garrett getting in the end zone from a 16-yard pass from Darion Peace. Romero's kick was good. The first quarter, Commerce answered back at 5:59.
Yeah.
Castaneda kicked a 40-yard field goal. And we talked about Castaneda in pregame and saw him. He's got a good leg, and he's fairly accurate from what we saw in pregame. So we know he has a big leg, but I don't think that leg is going to help Commerce out in the second half because they are 32 points down right now. Yeah. Also in the first quarter, it was Keevy Rose with a 2-yard run from scrimmage, and Romero's kick was good. 3:07 left in the first. Darion Peace gets in the scoring act on the ground with a 9-yard run. Romero's kick good once again. And in the first quarter, with 1:20 left to play, it was Colby Rush picking up a 23-yard fumble recovery and rumbling into the end zone for a linebacker's dream right there.
The fumble was caused by him too, Joe.
Yeah, fumble was caused by him and recovered by him, and they scored. And in the second quarter, 8:35 left. The only thing we had right there was a 12-yard pass from quarterback Darion Peace to Riggin Smith. Romero's PAT was good, and the Tigers went into the locker room with a 35-3 lead. So 197 yards in the first half by your Malakoff Tigers, and they are cruising right now over the Commerce Tigers and by district action. Couple of scores to pass along in the first half around the area and around the state. And Jonathan Snowden, the son's been keeping up with that, and we're going to let him give us some scores. Jonathan, take it away.
Talk to him.
Well, in the fourth quarter, we got Boyd looking to fall short to Wall High School, 19-7. We have West under Cameron Yo, 28-7 at the half.
Yeah, West being beaten by Cameron Yo.
Well, yes. Yeah. Of course, we have Malakoff beating Commerce, 35-3. Rockdale seems to be falling short to Grandview right now at the half, 21-7. It looks to be Columbus over Yoakum, 21-6 at the half. Winsboro, sorry to tell you this, Daddy, but Winsboro's 28 to Hooks, 14.
Not your daddy's Hook team, right?
That's his team.
No, that wasn't my team. I just said they were a surprise team out of that district. And as a matter of fact, Winsboro's a good team in their own right, and we talked about that in the pregame. That district right there loaded with talent.
It's loaded with too much talent.
It looks to be Gladewater leading the march against Hugh Springs 20-0 at the half.
The Gladewater Bears on top of the Mustangs from Hugh Springs.
Van Alstyne is definitely running away with that game at the half. It's 41-6 over Live Oak Cliff.
Yeah, Live Oak Cliff, a team out of Malakoff's District 6 right now, so falling short right there.
And, Joy, you said the teams from my district going to move ahead, and you might be right. It ain't over with yet.
It's not over with yet, but for Live Oak Cliff and Kemp, it's all but gone.
But Madison, hey, but you took me on that one.
Madison has
Madison's on here at 21 to 19 right now.
Yeah,
so.
And I'm a little bit surprised at that
Overrated.
score right now. Dallas, Madison, number 15 team in the state of Texas, barely getting by on Reigns right now, 21-19. That's a bit of a shocker right there around the state. But listen, we saw the Reigns Wildcats in person at Tiger Stadium. They were a good team.
Yeah,
that score was very deceptive.
That was a good team.
They missed a lot of their passes, and listen, the Tiger defense caused havoc and chaos too. But I thought they were a better team than what that score finally indicated, and now they may be gelling at the right time.
Yes, sir. Go,
Jonathan.
Well, really close game at the half. Whitney versus Lake Vista, 7-0 Whitney.
Whitney,
a little bit of a shocker right there to me.
Look at that.
Jim Ned and Pilot's Point is pretty knotted up too, 13-12. And that seems to be all the scores for the area.
Well, Jim Ned's not really in the area,
well, not
son.
in the area, but
we'll give some local scores, too. Crandall, 14 over Kilgore, 0. Grapeland, 63 over Frost, 14. These are finals from last night. Lovelady, 62. Wortham, 20. It was Jefferson, 36. West Russ, 13. The Tigers will play Jefferson next week if this score holds up. Brock over Clyde. The Clyde Bulldogs held their own against the Brock Eagles, but the score was 24-0 there.
Whoa.
Canton High School against Waco Connolly, 21-42. Connolly on top of the Eagles in that one. But let me tell you something. That was a good score and a good effort by Canton to only hold Connolly to 42 right there and then score 21. Cayuga was drilled by Alto. The Yellow Jackets put their stinger in the Cayuga Wildcats 62-0. My lands.
They must have left it.
It's Ennis over Reedy High School 24-0. And as Johnson said, Whitney 7, Lego Vista 0 at half. That's a good game right there. Gladewater over Hugh Springs 20-0. Let me give another score here that we didn't get. Athens and Carthage right now. The Bulldogs on top of the Hornets, 28-7. Fairfield trailing Wills Point, 14-10 at the half. Bullard over Maham by 7, 21-14. Grand Saline 7, Blue Ridge 20. And John Tyler 7, College Station 34. Tyler Lee 0, Midway 14. Corsicana trails by 7 to Braswell, 21-14. And Dawson, the Dawson Bulldogs up on Evadale, 30-0. And here's the second half kickoff underway. A onside kick attempt and fielded by Riggin Smith at the Tiger 38-yard line. A good play by Riggin Smith to come up with that ball. We'd like to thank Jonathan for keeping up with the scores, and he'll be back periodically with us to give us some more scores.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the little Joey. Yes, sir.
Did a good job, and here we go, the start of the second half for the Malakoff Tigers.
Joe, I have to say, I don't understand why Commerce kicks the onside kick.
Well,
and give the Tigers the good yardage.
They're trying to surprise the Tigers, and they're trying to make something happen because they're trailing by that much.
35-3. Tigers have the ball, and they've scored on every possession.
Darion Peace to Keevy Rose. Keevy Rose
there you go.
Across the 40 to the 45, down to 46-yard line. Rose goes, and that is going to be a 7-yard pickup on the play by Keevy Rose.
Yes, sir.
So Rose getting the first touch of the second half for the Tigers.
Joe, I got to shout out to all the Malakoff Middle School teachers and principals. We love you guys.
Thank you for listening.
Yes, sir.
3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Rose back to pass. Peace back to pass.
Uh-oh.
Has a man downfield. Andreas Garrett caught, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Easy.
And that's just too easy right there.
Yes, sir.
And that is a 53-yard touchdown pass by Darion Peace to Tiger receiver Andreas Garrett. And, Mama, that's how you call it home.
And that was stinky.
Well, I tell you what, that was a nasty, nasty route right there.
Ma, you hear that?
Well, I tell you what, it looked like the old wild banana play right there.
I'm trying to tell you.
Ooh, boy. So with 11:15 in the third quarter, the Tigers score quickly, and our score now after Romero's PAT is 42-3. You're listening to Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
A home is not a home because the room dimensions or the color of the walls. It's about how you feel when you walk through the front door. It's the vision you have along with the warm feelings in your heart when you realize that this is where God wants you to be. Your experience is more than real estate with me. It's about your life and dreams. At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. Dennis proudly supports the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers and wants to wish them good luck this sports year. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. That's 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. Or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. Dennis can also be found on Facebook and Twitter.
All right, Tiger fans, we're back live here from Terrell, Texas, and your Malakoff Tigers on top by a score of 42-3.
Man, 53-yard pass, catch by Andreas Garrett, a.k.a. Stink, all by himself.
Yeah, Darian Peace put that ball right on the money. There's the kickoff right there by Hector Romero, fielded at the 10-yard line. This time Seal decides to run it, and that was a bad choice.
Yes, sir.
Seal was decked at the 20-yard line, and it looks like they're going to give it to the 21-yard line.
Great catch by the ref.
And Commerce will be going from our right to our left now. But tell you what, Darian Peace, I mean, he put that ball on a dime right there. You know, Peace and Garrett struggled early in the year to connect.
Yeah, they did.
And now they look like all cylinders are full steam ahead for Peace and Garrett on the same page. That's Garrett's second touchdown of the night, by the way, Marcus.
Yeah, they gelling now, like you said, Joe. Peanut butter jelly.
Caldwell in the game now for the Commerce Tigers. And it's going to be a spread formation, 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 back in the backfield. It's going to be a delayed handoff, almost like a draw right there, and nothing doing as the Tiger defense stiffens up.
Oh, my. And they little scrabble going out there, Joy.
Tell you what.
Commerce getting a little angry out there, ain't they?
I don't know who that was, but I know Zamir Ruiz laid a lick on that running back along with Javion Hornbuckle and Dedrick Davis and the rest of the Tiger defense.
Yeah, Mosley came up and got him a little piece.
I believe he did. It's going to be second down now for Commerce. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10 up and coming. Tigers a little confused on defense, it looks like.
Yeah.
But Commerce in no hurry to snap the football.
They're gonna wait till it gets down to.
Well, they don't want to get beat that bad, Marcus. They're going to try to milk every second off that clock. Caldwell's going to run the football. Caldwell has a nice lane up the middle, and Caldwell has a first down all the way out to the 40-yard line, and the Tigers have to stop Caldwell.
Joy, but what they're doing, they're trying to strip that ball again. Tackle that guy. You got to hit him low and wrap him up.
Well, and Caldwell's a 6'1" wide receiver converted back to a quarterback. He's lanky, he's hard to tackle, and he's got good lower body strength. Getting to the outside is Caldwell, and this time it is going to be Kobe Rush tripping him up down low across the way.
And with this Tiger defense, they're not going to let one guy beat them like that, Joe. So
I mean, the thing about it is, you want to see the Tigers stiffen up the middle right there.
Right.
And they're getting a little bit exposed up the middle here. But
when
still 42-3 right here, and I know it sounds like we're being nitpicky. We're really not. We're just kind of saying what we're feeling, I guess, or seeing out there.
We're letting y'all see what we see.
Tigers that 4-3 right now.
You heard me?
Pistol formation. It's going to be a handoff and a nice play made in the backfield by the Tigers from Malakoff.
Yes, sir.
And Dedrick Davis in there on that one.
A great job by Iverson Sparks staying on his man. Took him all the way, and because that could have been an easy pass right there.
Well, they were looking for the run though. But you're right, Iverson Sparks in one-on-one coverage down there, and Sparks has just stuck to him like super glue.
Yes, sir.
And now it looks like Commerce is sending four receivers to the left.
Yeah, 4 receivers. Wow.
One
to
receiver
the right.
to the right. They're trying to spread the Tigers out so they can run the quarterback up the middle here. Watch this. So 4 receivers left, 1 to the right, 3rd down and 9. Caldwell back to pass. Caldwell looks downfield. Caldwell dumps it off, incomplete, intended for Brasham.
And what they're doing, Joe, he tried to scramble out and
Yeah,
he tried to let him fake. He was going to
Well,
run, but keep the receiver planted right there, so he can get a good pass off.
He had a run-pass option right there established with Basham. The design of that play was Basham to get in the flats. He was going to try to run the ball, and if the defense stayed with Caldwell, he was going to try to dump it off to Brasham, but it didn't work.
And right now they got 4th and about 9 to go, George. So let's see what they do here.
2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. And again, it looks like Caldwell now drops back in punting formation. This will be a low line drive kick, as the rest of them have been, and not very good kick right there at all. That ball is going to go out of bounds at about the 33-yard line of the Tigers.
Oh, my scoring position.
18-yard punt on the play right there, and that's just not going to cut it.
No, sir.
Not on special teams against Malakoff.
Not at all. And like I said, they looked a little lively, but Joy, it just didn't work.
Well, you're seeing the number 1 team in the state of Texas right here, Malakoff, and they've just got too much for Commerce. Commerce is not giving up. I love the fight in Commerce, though. If they keep coming at the Tigers, and the Tigers are responding, but listen, they're hitting us in the mouth a little bit.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
2 wide receivers to the right. It's going to be a handoff to Dedrick the Bulldog Davis.
Uh-oh.
And Dedrick Davis
He's
has a
running over.
first down.
I'll tell you, Joy, he got hit by 5 defenders and still made it to the first down line to run out of bounds.
They're going to mark him a yard shy, so he must have stepped out of bounds, Marcus.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 9-yard pickup on the play, 2nd down and 1.
We'll take that 9.
I'll tell you what, Marcus. Dedrick has 4 carries on the night. Just think if he ran the ball 36 times.
Oh, man, he have
Goodness
1,000 yards out there.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. It's going to be a jet sweep to the left, and that's Deuce Hart.
Oh, my.
And Hart across the midfield stripe down to the 49-yard line of Commerce he goes.
Picks up the first down and more.
12-yard pickup on the play by Deuce Hart. Tell you what, just want to see Deuce get loose, if you will.
I will. Happy feet, do your thing.
Deuce is such a dynamic individual, and you just want to see him just break one here.
Yeah.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Spread formation.
Commerce didn't have enough players out there, Joy. Might be too late.
Pieces pass downfield is called by Andreas Garrett. Good open field tackle on single coverage out there towards the visitor sideline. 7-yard pickup on that pass play.
That was old Elliott.
So Garrett picks up 7 right there. So 106 yards receiving on the night already for Andreas Garrett.
Man, oh, man.
On 4 catches. You talk about weapons, the Malakoff Tigers have the weapons.
So many. And
2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Dedrick Davis in the backfield. Bubble screen, that's to Hart.
There he is.
Hart has first down yardage, and he's going to be marked down at the 36-yard line.
For the first down. Move the chains.
And a 7-yard pickup on the play by Deuce Hart. Tell you what, Darion Peace, 8 for 8 right now, Marcus.
Yeah, hey, he's perfect. He's perfect so far.
So the Tigers loosening up that defensive Commerce for the run right here. You got a feeling they're setting them up. Now Davis comes in the backfield, and let's see what happens here. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left.
Oh,
and he's going to show – he looks for the pass. He's going to be sacked for the first time tonight.
They kind of read that, Joy. They, kind of thinking the same thing you was thinking.
Well, they went to the well one too many times with that pass right there.
Yeah, Jake Turner came in, the sophomore linebacker, and got the sack.
Yeah, that is going to be a 7-yard loss on the play. That's the first negative play of the night for the Tigers.
Wow.
And, like I said – maybe wanting to establish something right there, but, boy, I sure would have gave the ball to Dedrick Davis right there.
Yes, sir.
Tigers come out, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Darian Peace, the quarterback still for the Tigers. Man in motion is Hart. Hart from right to left, hand off to Dedrick Davis. Davis
my.
trying to get uncorked and does. Davis has the right sideline, has one man to beat. And Davis is drugged down from behind at the 17-yard line. So the ball was at the 36-yard line, down to the 17 it goes.
Brought down by Wade Nicholson, Joy. Lucky he had a horse collar on that, but they didn't see it. Grabbed him from behind his jersey.
So the ball is going to be on the 18-yard line.
4 minutes, 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Your score 42-3. Tigers are on top. Malakoff Tigers, that is.
So Kiwi Rose in the backfield now for the Tigers. Jalen Hart, the wide receiver, to the right all by himself, trips to the left. Option play to the right. Kiwi Rose. Rose breaks one tackle and finally knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. It's going to be about an 8-yard pickup on the run for Kiwi Rose.
I'll tell you, Joe, this Commerce, defense looks kind of strong, but, they just kind of out-muscle these running backs.
Well, here's the thing about Commerce's defense. They're pretty quick, going from sideline to sideline. And that makes a big difference for Commerce's defense. Going to be a bubble screen pass to Jalen Hart. And Hart is hit and dropped at the 10-yard line. No gain on the play for Jalen Hart.
3 minutes, 44 seconds and counting the third quarter. Scores 42 Tigers, Malakoff Tigers, to 3 Commerce Tigers. So we don't mean the Tigers right now.
Yeah, the Battle of the Tigers at Tiger Field belongs to the Tigers.
That's right.
Except it's the Malakoff Tigers.
There you go.
Rose is the lone back in the backfield on the right side of Darion Peace. Handoff to Rose. Good pressure coming in the backfield. Rose to the left. Rose could get to the end zone and scores.
Oh, my.
Kiwi Rose for the Malakoff Tigers from 11 yards out.
Man.
So another great run by Kiwi Rose.
Just like that, Joy.
3:10 left to play in the third quarter. The Tigers score again. Rose from 11 out this time. And Hector Romero will come on to attempt the point after for the Malakoff Tigers. Jones is a holder. Rush is the deep snapper. There's a snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. And that kick is good. With 3:09 left to play in the third, it's your Malakoff Tigers on top of the Commerce Tigers by a score of 49-3. You're listening to SHN Sports on the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network. We'll be back.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, score, now dessert. Mr. Sweet Tooth is a fan favorite for the sweet lover in your family. We offer daily cakes, cupcakes, brownies, and cookies. Our chocolate truffle selection features the fudge love, key lime, triple chocolate, butter, peanut butter, to name just a few. Each truffle is 1.5 ounces of decadent, creamy chocolate that is then dipped in our outer coating of chocolate. It's truly a party in your mouth. Let us not forget ice cream with a wide range of Pluto flavors. We offer milkshakes, malts, and sundaes such as the Mr. Regular, Banana Split, Grasshopper, and many more. Need a cake for a birthday, anniversary, graduation, or any other special moment? Well, give us a call at 903-489-0203 and we'll take good care of you. Also visit us at our website at MrSweetTooth.com and on our Facebook or Instagram pages. We're located at 104 East Mitchell Street right here in Malakoff. Remember, life happens, my friends, and sweets help.
Welcome back, folks. Terrell, Texas is where we're at tonight. Class 3A Division I Region 2 by district championship here. Malakoff Tigers on top 49-3. And it's been all Malakoff tonight. And the number one team in the state of Texas in Class 3A pouring it on here in the first half. Now in the third quarter, 14 points scored. Romero tees it off for the Malakoff Tigers. A deep, long driving kick. Fielded by Seal at the 4-yard line. Stutters and then takes the ball across the 15 to the 17-yard line where he is spilled there.
Well, I guess he didn't call it for a catch.
It looks like Regan Smith spilled him up, knocked him over at about the it's going to be the 17-yard line, I believe. So probably would have did better right there taking the fair catch and getting better field position. Tell you what, I want to get a shout out to Terrell ISD for hospitality that they've given us tonight. They fed us. They've made sure that we're okay.
Yeah.
Free drinks. I mean, this is a very, very nice stadium here,
Yes, sir.
and especially the press box. Very, very nice here. So 49-3 is our score, and Commerce has the ball. Looks like they're going to the Wildcat again.
Yes, they are.
Caldwell.
He went to the wrong side.
It looks like he was trying to get the ball from the guard, and Caldwell goes to the right, and he's met by a host of Tigers. And a nice run that time by Caldwell once again, Marcus.
Yeah, and like I said, he's doing his thing, Joy. He's averaging 2 or 3 yards a carry, which is good, and he's just keeping the clock going, which they're trying to do, because they don't want this score to go up real high.
Yeah, and the Tigers knocked starting quarterback Jaden Wilson out in the first quarter of this one, and Caldwell has come in and replaced Wilson, and he's doing a fine job so far. For Commerce. It's just this Malakoff defense is very, very strong. So Caldwell again out of the gun. Caldwell's going to call his own number again. Brandon Nation forces him inside, and then he's cleaned up by Colby Rush and Keevy Rose.
Hey, Joe, he might got enough of that first down.
He was close to it. Dylan Stearman in there, too, for the Tigers, so that was great recognition by Stearman coming up from his safety position to lay the lick on Caldwell to finish him off. It's going to be third down and about a yard to go here for Commerce. Under a minute left to play and rolling here. Commerce taking their time snapping this football.
They said, let's keep it going.
Well, they don't want to get beat 84-3. So
exactly. You're right.
Caldwell at quarterback, out of the gun again. Wildcat formation. Caldwell gets the ball. Caldwell has the first down and more.
Yeah, he's making a move.
Caldwell down at the 34-yard line. They're on 34, but they do have the first down, and with that, they will let this third quarter probably run down to an end, and that will be the end of the third quarter here from Terrell, Texas. Your Malakoff Tigers on top by a score of 49-3, and when we come back, we'll have the conclusion of this game. You're listening to Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports. We'll be back.
Sir.
Established in 1966, Hearn Surveying Associates, LLC is a family-owned and operated professional land surveying firm located in Athens, Texas. Mark Book Farrell is carrying on the family tradition as the owner of Hearn Surveying. HSA is licensed, experienced, and equipped to meet a plethora of surveying needs. Typical projects include title surveys, topography surveys, commercial construction projects, energy-related jobs, land development, and boundary locations. Most importantly, Hearn Surveying stands ready to respond to your surveying needs in the changing landscape of the real estate market. For all of your surveying needs, call Hearn Surveying and Associates LLC at 903-675-2858. That's 903-675-2858. Or visit their office located at 108 West Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. Hearn Surveying Associates wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this season.
All right, folks, we're back here from Terrell ISD, Tiger Stadium.
Yes, sir.
And what a nice stadium this is. I tell you what, just in awe of this press box here. Man. Have restrooms and,
that's a blessing.
Catered it, and it is at our age, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
So we're headed into the final stanza of play here from Terrell ISD. It's your Malakoff Tigers on top, 49-3. Certainly like to thank Aaron tonight, also our producer.
Yes, sir.
He has been doing a magnificent job, except when he has his fingers on my controls.
Oh, wow.
Just kidding. Caldwell acts like he's going to pass the ball, pulls it under, and he tries to run it, but there is Brandon Nations to put a stop to it, along with Javion Hornbuckle and Colby Rush and Jalen Mosley.
Yeah, Mosley say, give me some too, y'all.
Yeah.
Get in there. Yeah.
Might have been 52 Cole Gaddis in there, too, as well for the Tigers, Marcus.
Oh, yeah. Like they're going to call timeout out here, Joy.
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout, and we're going to keep it right here.
Let's do
Interesting call right there by Commerce to call a timeout.
I don't know what's going on with it.
I don't really know.
What's the dealio?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on yet.
But, sometimes they got to call and think about it.
Yeah. Looks like maybe the checking the quarterback. They called a timeout, maybe checking on the quarterback, and that was a smart thing to do because it appeared that, as Johnson said, he might have got poked in the eye.
Oh.
And if they did, they don't have another quarterback, so they called the timeout so he can come back in.
Gotcha.
All Deshaun Watson, the Houston Texans, finishing that game with one eye.
Yes, sir. it can be. It's possible.
Will Caldwell's no Deshaun Watson.
Yes, sir. Let me. You crazy. Shout out to Kimberly, Stray Low, the Malakoff X's. Well, you guys on here. Keith Loper.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, thanks for everybody that joined us tonight on tonight's broadcast. We'll be with you again next week as to the Tigers will host will play Jefferson, not host them, but play Jefferson. The time and the date unknown right now.
Unknown.
So it could be Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
Could be in Tyler. Could be in West Rusk is what we're hearing.
We'll let you know.
2nd down and 7 up and coming for the Commerce Tigers.
Sure. Right now, I think they turned the heat on instead of the air.
Thank God.
I feel it. Woo.
I was feeling a chill.
Me too.
Caldwell, the quarterback. Caldwell now is going to run the ball once again. And Broderick Killingsworth, Kobe Rush is there, Javion Hornbuckle.
Kavian Humbuckle. I mean,
Javion Hornbuckle.
Golly, Javion Humbuckle.
They're going to give him a gain to the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4 yards up and coming for Commerce here. And again, they're running Caldwell to death, man. I tell you.
Tired, man. Got to be
he's going to take a breather right now.
Yeah,
he's limping off.
He's like, give me a break, Coach.
It looks like they're bringing in number 24. That's Zay Basham.
Zay Basham. And he was the running back we thought we was going to look forward to tonight, George, with the speed.
Well, and they've totally changed the game plan, but now they're going back to the Wildcat. Basham will be at quarterback now. Wildcat formation once again. Basham now runs the football. Basham breaks out to the right, and Basham with some running room and finally ridden out of bounds by Stearman.
Wow.
Inside Tiger territory at the 47-yard line. So positive gain right there by Basham.
Yes, sir.
And now you got to be asking yourself, man, why didn't I let Basham run the football a little bit more out of the Wildcat?
Exactly.
So good pickup right there. And, Commerce is not they're not quitting at all. They keep coming at the Tigers from Malakoff.
And Joy Cardwell's on the sideline getting the lights to his eyes. He might be shaking up a little bit.
He may be. It looks like he's shaking his head. It may still be the eye that's bothering him, Marcus.
Okay.
And Basham again with the run. Basham looking for running lanes, and Zamir Ruiz is there, along with Dylan Stearman again, and looks like Cole Gaddis and Broderick Killingsworth.
And, Joy, we're going to have to work on this. They're running the same plays, and when other teams see this with dangerous running backs and quarterbacks, they're going to try this on the Tigers. So we got to nip this in the bud tonight.
Well, and what we've seen so far out of the Tiger defense, stopping the run's been their strong point.
Right
but
now.
Their defense getting a little exposed right here.
Exactly.
By the run of Commerce. 2nd down and 6 up and coming. Basham now still stays in at quarterback. Running that Wildcat again. And botch snap way over the head of Basham. Basham picks it up. Basham falls to a knee, and he's going to be clobbered at the 32-yard line.
And look like the coach want to say
late hit.
But
there was
they didn't see that. Yeah.
Killingsworth comes flying in, and he didn't know that his knee was down.
Exactly.
And hits the quarterback, which was Basham, the running back.
That was a sack.
And, his knee hit the ground, so – not officially a sack, but a loss of yardage all the way back to the 32-yard line. And it is 3rd down in a country mile.
I'm trying to tell you.
31 yards to go, matter of fact.
Man, 8 minutes, 3 seconds left before this game is over. 49-3. Malakoff Tigers are on top and rocking and rolling.
Basham again is going to line up at the quarterback position. Tigers in the 4-man front. Basham's going to run. Basham's going to get hit at the 34 by Broderick. No, excuse me, that's Keevy Rose.
Keevy Rose in the house. He said, no, sir.
Yeah, Rose come up from the left side linebacker position right there, shut that run down.
Y'all done did this too many times, he said.
4th down, 30 yards to go for Commerce. And I don't know if there's any 4th down, 31-yard plays in the book for Commerce here, especially out of the Wildcat.
Evidently it is. The coach is talking a long time on it. So let's see what he's going to do. I guess maybe just running the clock down, Joy.
And it looks like it's going to be 4th and 28. I was wrong by 2 yards.
Well, hey, you know.
Well, Basham is going to take some more time off this clock. 7:02 left, 49-3. And I don't know if they're trying to get the Tigers to jump or what.
The left game.
They're going to call timeout. And with that timeout, we're going to take a timeout up in the booth. You're listening to Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports. Marcus, Aaron, and I will return.
Imagine a bank that actually helps you get what you want instead of red tape, loan committees, and canned lending formulas. Work with decision makers who can back you up from start to finish. At First State Bank in Malakoff, we're big enough to care, and we're here to help you. With locations in Malakoff, Athens, Maybank, Gunbarrel City, and Corsicana, we offer internet banking that includes checking balances, transfers between accounts, paying bills, Quicken and QuickBook integrations, online payroll, and you will always have a secure login. We also offer mobile deposits and merchant capture deposits for larger businesses. At First State Bank, we pride ourselves with consumer and commercial lending. Whatever your banking needs are, we care and will help you. At First State Bank, we've stood the test of the times. You will leave our bank with a smile on your face every time. First State Bank in Malakoff is located at 102 West Royal Boulevard. Our phone number is 903-676-1900. We can be found on the internet at www.fsbathens.com. First State Bank in Malakoff is a member FDIC. Special thanks to Julie Armstrong and her staff at the Malakoff First State Bank for their support of the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network.
We're back. 49-3. Your Malakoff Tigers on top. 6 minutes, 55 seconds left till this ball game is over, and the defense is doing what they have to do, Joy.
Yeah, well, special teams is on the field now, and Commerce has decided to punt this ball after that timeout.
Yeah, smart move.
Very, very smart move right there, as Nay Hernandez will handle the punting duties right there, and a rugby-style punt to the right. The ball is going to take a good Commerce bounce. Mosley gets away from it, a smart thing to do, and that ball is going to go dead inside the 20-yard lines. The roll was great for Commerce all the way inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Yeah. So a nice punt right there on the rugby punt by Hernandez. Tigers will have the ball from Malakoff. 1st down and 10 from their own 19-yard line.
And here we go.
And this game's pretty much over with. I mean, Tigers could just run this clock out right now.
Yeah, every time we get the ball, we're going to score. So, just kind of take their time, keep it on the ground.
Well, we're
run it,
probably going to see some reserves to come in here and finish things up, I'm sure. But I can't see the field that good from here. But the Tigers have the ball, and looks like Driscoll is going to be the quarterback now. Judson Driscoll comes in for Malakoff. And Judson's going to hand the ball off, and that's Deuce Hart. And Hart goes to the 25-yard line. Gain of 6 on the run by Deuce Hart.
Yes, sir. And like you said, the reserves are in and going to get ready to do what they do.
So Deuce Hart, the running back now for the Tigers.
And Joy picks up about, 7?
6 yards on the play. Okay. 2nd down and 4 up and coming. Well, they're going to give him 7 yards. I stand corrected.
Hey, we'll take it.
Driscoll with a handoff to Deuce Hart. Hart has the 1st down. Hart running tough across the 30 down to the 33-yard line.
1st down, Tigers.
Deuce Hart again with the tote of 5 yards and the 1st down.
Move that chain.
Under 5 minutes left to play, and the fans start filing out of Terrell ISD's Tiger Stadium.
Time to beat the traffic now, they say.
Deuce Hart in the backfield. Judson Driscoll, the quarterback. Going to be a handoff to Hart. And Hart slips down, and he looks like he was going to bust one outside. And it's going to be gain of about 4 yards on the play.
Well, got to wait till that man settle down with that marker, Joy.
You really can't tell until they stop. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 up and coming for the Tigers.
And like we said, Tigers will just run the ball and kind of kill the clock, get this thing over with.
Judson Driscoll, the quarterback. Driscoll with a handoff again to Deuce Hart. Hart close to 1st down yardage. And Hart is going to have about 5 yards on that run. It'll be 3rd down and 1 up and coming. Hart very, very close to that 1st down. Well, I believe they gave him the 1st down.
Yeah, 1st down.
So it was a 6-yard gain. I don't know what's going on over there, that chain crew. Goodness gracious.
They slow to move that chain. I'll tell you.
I didn't see the head linesman signal either for the chain to move, but the chain crew moved anyway. So it's 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. 3:34 left to play. 49-3. Malakoff on top. Driscoll with the option play. Driscoll with a keeper, and Driscoll with his first positive yard of the playoffs
sir.
right there.
There he is.
So Driscoll the pistol.
Yes, sir. Picked up 1 yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
We'll take it. Run the option play. Come to the far side, though. I want to run it to this side.
Well, he did a good job right there. He read the defensive end, went with the running back on the option play, and he darted inside for a positive gain of 1. 2nd down and 9, up and coming. There's a snap. Going to be an option right. Pitch out to Hart. A great pitch. Hart down the right sideline. Steps out of bounds, and he was gone, Marcus.
Yes, sir. He was getting ready to pick that speed up on him.
Yeah, he was going to be gone,
Yes,
but he
sir.
just stepped out of bounds after a gain of 3. Goodness gracious.
That's what I was saying. Come to the far side of the field with that option. Oh, man. And
well, the Tigers just trying to run this clock out. That's all that's going on right now. 2:37 remaining in this contest. The Tigers will be your by-district champions out of Region 2. Class 3A, Division 1. Man in motion, Riggin Smith from left to right. Going to be another handoff to Deuce. And Hart falls forward to the midfield stripe.
Kind of drug a couple of them that time, did he?
He did.
Yeah, ran with Hart that time.
2-yard run on the play. It'll be 4th down and 5 yards to go here. Connor Kell is the receiver to the far left. Jalen Mosley to the far right. I know those two right now are probably itching to get their hands on the football.
Yeah, they want it. They want it. And like I said, the clock is ticking now. We're doing what they was doing to us now. Let the clock
they're gonna run this down here and probably just run the play clock down and the game clock as well. Play clock down to 15, the game clock at 1:43. So the Tigers, if they snap it here, they're going to snap it probably under 5 seconds. Driscoll, the quarterback. Driscoll gets the ball, hands off to Deuce Hart. Hart around the left side. Hart has some running room. Hart has a first down to the 40-yard line.
Just one tackle away from scoring that touchdown.
11-yard pickup on the play by Deuce. Happy Feet Hart.
Yes, sir.
What a game this has been. It's almost been kind of a silent game in a way,
Yes,
you know.
Yes, it has. You know, the Commerce, they started a little racket, but, of course, once the Tiger gets possession of the ball, we get in that end zone.
1st down and 10, ball on the 39-yard line of Commerce. Hand off again to Deuce Hart. Hart breaks it to the left outside. A nice shoestring tackle made by Wade Nicholson there.
Yes, sir.
Under a minute left to play, 45 seconds to be exact.
We're ticking and ticking.
The Tigers can run one more play, and this game will be over with. Hart picked up 3 on that play. So 21 seconds left on the
play clock.
25-second clock, and then 23 left now on the game clock. Driscoll's going to get it snapped here. Be one last play before this game's over with. He may just take a knee. There's a snap. Going to be a handoff to Deuce Hart. Hart trying to bounce it out to the outside. Hart runs backwards 30 yards.
Oh.
And Hart's going to lose 12 on that play.
12.
I don't
man.
know what he was doing.
I was like, no.
But that'll be
not
the ball
12.
game right there as Hart ran backwards. I thought maybe he would just get a safety there. He kept running backwards and ran the time off the clock, so a pretty smart move. But statistically, he loses 12 on the play.
Oh, no.
That'll be the ball game here from Terrell ISD here in Terrell, Texas. Your Malakoff Tigers are the by-district champions by a score of 49-3. You're listening to the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network. When we come back, you'll have the post-game show here on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
Are you closer to 50 than you are to 30? Now you can get back to that 30-year-old body and you don't have to wait any longer. The brand new state-of-the-art MTX Fitness Center is right here in good old Malakoff, Texas. At MTX Fitness Center, we have a wide variety of equipment for beginners or the avid weightlifters. We also have a cardio room with availability for daily workouts. They said if you build it, they will come. Well, folks, Brandon Phillips and family built it, and now it's your turn to come on in and get signed up to work on improving your overall health. and dropping those unwanted pant sizes. No more driving to other cities to work out. You save money, time, and gas. Our prices here at the MTX Fitness Center is just $39.99 a month with a one-time enrollment fee of just $19.99. What a deal, right? We've got another deal for you also. We offer discounted rates for military, fire department, law enforcement, teachers, and senior citizens. Go on by and see them at 414 West Royal Boulevard. They're right next door to the Sonic, or you can call MTX Fitness at 903-880-2172. Again, that is 903-880-2172. Go Tigers!
Let's Go Tigers. HF Family Table Market is now open in downtown Malakoff. At 213 South Terry Street, we feature family recipes such as lasagna, veal piccata, chicken parmesan, scallops, chili, gumbo, soups, salads, paninis, and lots more. Oh, and we have dessert ranging from lemon, strawberry, carrot, and hummingbird cakes, old-fashioned blueberry pie, blueberry cream cheese, and lemon cream cheese pies. Looking to fire up your grill after the game? We got you covered with our 8-ounce choice beef fillets, 14-ounce prime cowboy cut ribeyes, choice beef patties, and 32-ounce tomahawk steaks, Wagyu beef hot dogs, and smoked jalapeno cheddar sausages. At HF Family, we offer a wide selection of craft beer, wine, oils, sauces, Bloody Mary mixes, and so much more. In a hurry, call ahead and place your order or make a reservation for dinner at 903-489-0972. We are open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 9 p.m., and Sundays, 11 to 3 p.m. Check out our website at hffamilytable.com and Facebook at HF Family Table and Market, and Instagram at Family Table. Remember, the best memories are made around the table. Go Tigers!
This portion of tonight's Malakoff Tiger football coverage is being brought to you by Lolly's Crafting Carousel. Shonda Lewis and Madison Lusk specialize in quilts and spirit items. Memory quilts made from t-shirts or clothing, and traditional quilts made of fabric. There's nothing too big or nothing too small. They can personalize headbands or hair bows for the little tiny girl in your life, or make an over-the-top personalized and unique one-of-a-kind homecoming mom or garter for that special girl or boy. All items are made custom just for you and are not items that are in stock. Mention you heard this ad on the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network and like us on our Facebook page to receive a 10% discount off of all your spirit items. Mom and homecoming items placed at least 2 weeks prior to the deadline will receive an additional 2% discount. Offer expires October 31st, 2019. We ship within the continental United States. You can find them on Facebook at Lolly's Crafting Carousel or contact them at 903-203-9780. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey sports fans, are you game time ready? At Rockin' R T-Shirt Factory, they are always ready to meet your sports apparel needs. Kenny and Robin are a hometown, family-owned business in Malakoff, Texas that offers custom embroidery, screen-printed t-shirts, hats, visors, and so much more. Whether you're getting ready for that big Tiger game, pool tournament, or just needing shirts for your next family reunion or your school function, come on down to the Rockin' R T-Shirt Factory and let Kenny and Robin meet all your needs. We are your one and only t-shirt factory and apparel store in Malakoff. The Rockin' R T-Shirt Factory is located at 111 South Terry Street in downtown Malakoff. The number that you can reach Robin and Kenny at is 903-676-8976 or 903-676-8977. The Rockin' R T-Shirt Factory is the official apparel store for the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network. Good luck this year, Tigers! Hey, it's that time of the year where you don't want those special moments to be forgotten about. Wesley Jones, owner of Thunderbridge Photography, can bring those magical moments to life, and you can have a lifetime of memories frozen in time. Wesley specializes in detailed, artistic, and dramatic portraitures such as sports photography, singer portraits, and glamour shots. With Thunderbridge Photography, Wesley works with his clients to come up with a creative and original concept that translates into one-of-a-kind images. Wesley is currently booking seniors for the 2020 year. Wesley is just a phone call away and can be reached at 903-368-1668 or email Wesley at wesleyjpaint@gmail.com. Thunderbridge Photography can also be found on Facebook or the internet at www.thunderbridgephotography.com. Wesley Jones at Thunderbridge Photography is the official photographer for the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network. Go Tigers!
Tired of eating cold buffet food that's overpriced? At Get It and Go Burger in Kearns, Texas, owner Deb Lauderdale prepares her food fresh daily and piping hot. Her hamburger patties are freshly made every day, just like Grandma and Mom used to make. Deb is an honest, forthright person that loves serving others home-cooked meals at yesterday's prices. With Deb at Get It and Go Burgers, she's been around Kearns for 10 years, and Get It and Go Burgers isn't a fly-by-night establishment. Deb is a permanent fixture. Deb would like the public to know that her son, Bandy Starks, is the general manager, but don't tell anyone. Get It and Go Burgers doesn't just serve burgers. burgers. They also have daily specials like fried chicken on Monday, chicken fried steak or liver and onions on Wednesday, and seafood on Friday. No one around compares to Deb's Seafood. Get It and Go Burgers serves breakfast and lunch daily and offers senior special plates for just $5.50. Don't miss out on your winter comfort foods such as chicken and dumplings and homemade stew, fresh cornbread. My goodness, you're going to love their food. Get It and Go Burgers is located right off Highway 31 in front of Food Right and Hillard Drugs and Currents. The phone number there is 903-229-3808.
All right, folks, welcome back to the post-game show here from Terrell ISD. Joined by the Hall of Famer, Mr. Marcus Dow.
Yes, sir. And Coach got him doing push-ups out there, George.
Yeah, doing a little bit of push-ups out there.
Oh, my.
By district champions they are. And the Tigers are victorious tonight, 49-3. And tell you what, kudos to Commerce. They didn't quit. They came and they played all night and didn't quit, like I said. So kudos to Commerce for trying to stay there with Malakoff.
Most definitely.
Just wasn't in the cards for the Commerce Tigers tonight. Well, Marcus, 216 yards on the ground rushing for the Tigers. The Tigers were led by Dedrick Davis's 5 carries for 101 yards. It was Keevy Rose, 6 carries, 44 yards, 2 touchdowns. And it was Darion Peace, 3 for 15. And Deuce Hart, 11 for 55. And I want to add that Darion Peace had 1 touchdown on the ground for the Tigers. And Darion Peace also threw for 3 touchdowns tonight.
Look at that.
So he accounted for 4 touchdowns tonight, and Darion Peace had a great night in the air. The Tigers had 140 yards passing from Darion Peace. Really didn't have to pass too much.
At all.
The Tigers had a potent ground game, but they try to mix it up a little bit, throw the ball every now and then. The leading receiver for the Tigers, none other than the senior, Andreas Garrett, 5 receptions, 117 yards on the night, 2 touchdown catches. To his credit, fine job by the senior, Andreas Garrett. Good to see him getting uncorked and back to full speed as well, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Deuce Hart had 2 catches for 11 yards, and it was number 12, Regan Smith, for a 12-yard touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Pass from quarterback Darion Peace, and that rounds it out for the Tigers. 140 total yards in the air, 3 touchdowns. Hector Romero, 7 PATs, all good for the Tigers.
Yes, sir. Great job.
Excuse me. But Hector Romero been solid all year long. The Tigers now move on to face the Jefferson Bulldogs next week.
Going to be a great game.
That game could be Thursday or Friday. The 2 sites that have been talked about so far, West Rusk or Rose Stadium in Tyler, Texas.
Yes, sir.
So one of the 2, it'll probably go to a coin flip to decide where the Tigers play at. If I have my choice, certainly want to be at Rose Stadium in Tyler, Texas. But, folks, the Tigers have done it tonight once again. They win the by-district championship and head back to Malakoff with some more hardware to put in their lovely display case in the gym in Malakoff, Texas. And, guys, it's been fun tonight. It's been great. And next week, folks, your official station for Malakoff Tiger Sports and Malakoff Tiger Football is the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network
yes, sir.
On SHN Sports. And before we go, we're going to have some final scores from around the area and the state for the playoffs. Jonathan, go ahead.
Get them, boy.
Well, there actually isn't that many finals yet. Everyone's still in the 3rd and 4th quarters here. We got Cameron Yo over West, 49-7 with 9 minutes left in the 4th. We got Grandview over Rockdale, 35-7 with 4:13 left to go in the 4th. Columbus High School, 35, Yoakum 12. We have Madison over Rains, 35-19 with 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Man.
Madison opening up right there against Rains,
Yeah, they trying to get it.
Gladewater is putting it to Hugh Springs, 32-0 with 3 minutes to go in the 4th. Van Alstyne over Live Oak Cliff, 55-20 with 4:14 to go. Whitney 13, Lego Vista 7 with 5:48 left to go in the 4th quarter.
Close game from Lego Vista right there with Whitney.
Especially
after Whitney's big upset at Grandview last week.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
We do have one final, and that will be Wall versus Boyd. It'll be Wall 32 and Boyd 7. And of course, Malakoff 49, Commerce 3.
And there's some other finals too, Jonathan. We had Alto over Cayuga 62-0. Connolly over Canton 42-21. Brock over the Clyde Bulldogs 24-0. Pottsboro 63, Kemp 0, Jefferson 36, West Russ 13. Again, Jefferson Bulldogs, Malakoff plays them next week. Lovelady over Wortham, Navarre County School 62-20. Lovelady in a big way over Wortham. Frost gets thumped by Grapeland, the Sandy 63-14 over the Frost Polar Bears. Crandall, a little bit upset right there, over Kilgore 14-0. Dawson, the Bulldogs from Dawson, Texas, out of Navarre County, 42-2 over Evadale. It was Tyler Lee losing to Midway, 35-7. College Station 40, John Tyler 21. So the John Tyler Lions go down to College Station, who's a very good College Station team, by the way. And it was Ennis over Reedy High School, 34-0. The Lions keep rolling. Tomorrow at 1:00 p.m., Mount Vernon will play Sabine High School, the Sabine Cardinals in Mount Vernon. I'm kind of interested in that game right there.
Another final just came in. Fairfield beats Wills Point 37-21.
Oh, my.
Okay. All right. Well, that seems to sum it up right there, folks. You can go to the Fox Sports Southwest scoreboard for final scores. And for everyone who's been a part of this broadcast, I'm Joey Snowden for Marcus Dow and Aaron Scott and Jonathan Snowden bidding you farewell and good night from Terrell ISD. Your Malakoff Tigers are the by-district champions, 49-3.